Hey, it's Friday night in Phoenix, and you're listening to the Absolute Geek Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Kyle.
Oh, this
I'm
is
Jose.
well already off to a great start, huh?
It went on mute for some reason.
Yeah, because the awkward.
Right.
You're awkward. What's going on, guys? How's your week? How's it hanging?
A long week.
That's been a long week.
Second week of my new job, sort of.
Your new job. What are you doing now?
Oh, somebody's bragging.
I know.
I don't work at Buckeye anymore.
Oh, I know that, but
Oh, you switched over to that other place, huh? That you were kind of nervous about.
No, actually, they moved me back to Swift.
oh,
Nice.
really?
Good job.
So I'm
Doing
trying
your-
to get back in the rhythm of things because I forgot a lot of things because it's changed so much.
So you got your old job back?
Yes.
And what happened to the woman that was there?
So
She grew wings and flew away.
She retired.
no,
She flew far,
it's,
far
it's,
away.
it's kind of sad.
died?
No.
Get a stroke.
No, shut up. So, so what happened was this is what my boss told me. So she
Ooh,
is
gossip.
not a supervisor. She's not a supervisor, and I am. And she was there because she's basically covering. And she told her that the entire time that she was there, she could have taken classes to be a supervisor. She didn't. She could have stayed there. So since she didn't, she's out, and I have to move in. There has to be a supervisor there. So he made her he kind of blamed it on her. Like it was her fault that she wasn't a supervisor to do it. So that's why basically she's out. And then so once I replaced her, her dead son's son died.
Oh, we're diving into a rabbit hole. Hold on, let me get comfortable here.
So her son died like 4 years ago or 5 years ago from cancer. I forgot there's an actual band who wrote a song for him. I forgot what band it is. And then just recently, what?
Marcy's Playground.
No, it's some rock band. Anyways,
Ubastang.
so
The
apparently
Temptations?
the
refreshments.
son, he died from
It was
diabetes.
D.O.
He died
How
of
old
what?
cancer?
Something with complications of diabetes.
Oh shit.
So she's been not working for like the past 2 weeks. So that kind of sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're in the loneliest, saddest rabbit hole right now.
Yeah, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for her.
Is that why you're making us awkward, Jose?
Yep.
Why? You got your job back.
I love the schedule, but I feel so bad because I didn't move her out of there, but
I know you're not moving out. You're living with Mama forever.
okay. So anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of fell flat, Kyle. That was
I
a
know.
little reach, Kyle. A little
Whoops.
overreaching.
I think I heard wrong.
You overreached.
I
It
said,
did
you
get-
know,
it did
I'm
get
trying to
morbid
picture
quick.
Jose as the supervisor, but are you only supervising yourself?
When I was a Buckeye, I was supervising somebody else, but now that I'm obviously not a Buckeye anymore, now just me and myself. But I have the title, so I don't really care.
Do you ever yell at yourself? Get to work, Jose.
You know,
If I catch you slacking again, Jose, that'd be fucking cool.
to be your own fucking. To be your own boss.
You write yourself up.
Man, I took a little extra on that dump. I better punish myself. Gotta give myself a written warning.
Get off your own phone, Jose.
Yeah. Well, that sucks that her family died, but
I wish that would happen somewhere where I apply for so I can get a job.
you know, it's everyone dies. I mean, look at John McCain. He just died.
He was only 14.
John McCain was only 14.
No, the girl's or the lady's son. or grandson.
Grandson was only 14 and he died.
Yeah.
Damn. And I guess that's our show tonight, everyone. Have
Yep.
a good night.
And we're out. I'm
They
Kyle.
just straight up sucked fucking all the energy out of everything.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know how we're gonna survive this one.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah.
We're gonna regroup and we'll be back in 5.
Right. This is one of those times that doing a live show doesn't really fucking work, because at this point I'd be like, oh man, let's
Start
let's
again.
delete that, regroup, and start again, and then
Hey, you asked.
we'd get some magic, like somebody throwing up, or
So I was thinking, my brother-in-law's a really good artist.
Fucking trouble. Oh god.
And
Are
I
we,
might
reliving,
ask.
are we reliving shades of last week?
Yes, I'm gonna reference last week, but I think I'm gonna get him to draw Girth Man and Stroke Boy.
That's the same thing Jay just said in the fucking chat. There's always Girth Man and Stroke Boy. Yeah, well, you were gone last week for personal reasons. We made up a new superhero, Girth Man and Stroke Boy, and you are Stroke Boy.
Okay.
Quiet. Complete silence.
Oh my god!
Not much to say.
I think I heard the pin drop and the crickets and the record scratched all at the same time.
We're not talking stroke like as in your medical condition either.
You have a penis for a head and you stroke it as part of your superpower when you get scared.
So do I shoot people with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can get it so you can blind them and shit, so you guys can run away and escapes.
Shoot white goo all over their face.
Like when you get nervous, and you shake it and you explode. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Is that what you talk about when I'm not here?
That's what we talk about when you're not here, yeah.
That's what we talked about when you're not here.
We gotta keep it light, We can't all have death or stories of death.
Oh wow.
Well, it's too bad that little kid's death is overshadowed by John McCain.
Right?
I'm so sick of hearing about it. And the fact that we live in the state of Arizona, it's like 10 times worse.
Yeah. I would never, you know what? I don't even want people to even recognize that I died, let alone it go on for days and days and days.
Yeah, you do. That's a lie.
That's
a lie. You're telling me that you want that whiskey salute.
For a while, remember I told you guys that what I didn't want was to hire people out of Craigslist to follow in their cars for the procession just so we could block traffic for a long time.
I don't remember you ever saying that.
For John McCain?
No, for when I die.
Oh.
Yeah,
why the fuck would I want to hire people for John McCain to drive down the road?
Right.
Be in his way?
No, just to hire people, just to go out with a bang so I can fuck up traffic one last time and just annoy people and do it like 8:40 in the morning when people are running late for work. Just block traffic. Man, and make it miles and miles.
The crickets in here right now are louder than the one that's in my office.
Right?
In your room?
Yep. In my room.
You need to clean your room. You have crickets.
They just come in from outside, man.
Oh my gosh.
I live in my garage. I swear to God, I have like a cricket farm in my fucking garage.
You should harvest them and sell them.
Yeah, I should.
Make them. Have Brent do it. For side.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
No, he's got a job.
No way.
Or what? No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
you're a fucking liar.
He's working at a car wash.
Oh.
Getting 40 hours a week working at the car wash. Yeah.
The car wash. Is he the dryer?
No, he's the button pusher.
He's the guy that then points left or right so you can get in the
lined up. Mm-hmm. That's what he does.
Good for him.
Right. It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. That's true.
Is it close to your house?
Yeah, it's the gas station around the corner, the Shell.
So he could walk
Yep.
or ride a bike or skateboard or anything.
Anything.
You take him, huh?
He can cartwheel.
Cartwheel.
That'd be dope.
No, he's a walk. I picked him up today just because he was like, "Hey, I need to go cash my check after work," and he got off at 5. Will you come give me a ride? And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So I went and got him.
Have a job? Is that what you told him?
Yeah, he's got a job.
Anything for the
what?
Anything for the job.
Yeah, because you like muted yourself.
I did mute myself. Yeah, it's a front. It's a meth front.
Meth front. He wouldn't be living with Matt if he was a meth front.
No, that's true. I have a feeling my neighbor has that covered.
Across the street?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got it covered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
He's really good at it too.
He's really bad at hiding it though.
You can't even tell that every car only pulls up for about 46 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I know what Jose was doing last week, Kyle.
I told you he was on a date at Manuel's. I saw his car in the parking lot.
No, dude, he was at a furry convention.
Oh.
he was at a furry convention, and
Furry convention this weekend.
He was the Uniflux.
It's Sebleton.
Furry convention.
So what else?
I was following Brent.
With everyone?
Nothing. Other than people dying.
So what's everybody's Labor Day plans? I know what mine are, and they're exciting.
What are yours?
What are your Labor Day plans?
Oh, I'm gonna lay in bed and watch Supernatural till it's done.
Watching that shit?
Yeah, I'm only on season 8. I gotta get to season 14.
Gosh. Wow. That many seasons?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of seasons.
Car wash washing meth money with his spirit animal. It's a meth front. He's Walter White, apparently. He's Walter Brown or Brentley Brown. Brentley Brown. Fucking Walter White.
You guys don't have any plans for a 3-day weekend?
Dude. I have till Wednesday off.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah.
And then I have next Friday off too.
So you're gonna work for like 1 day?
2 days. Just Wednesday and Thursday.
That sucks.
So what you no longer work 10-hour shifts?
Nope.
Damn.
Back to my 8 hours.
So you work Fridays now, huh?
Yep.
The 8-hour grind.
Poor guy.
So like all my scheduling that I did is for Fridays for my doctor visits. So I told my boss I have to leave early or because I can't reschedule them. So
is your headset Bluetooth, Jose?
What?
Is your headset Bluetooth?
No. I'm plugged in right now.
Because there's a buddy that I talked to, and he uses Bluetooth, and his Bluetooth clicks like that the entire time I talk to him.
Oh, no, mine's expired.
Speaking of meth, Florida couple builds drive-through window at mobile home to sell drugs.
Ooh,
that's fucking
convenient.
That is convenient.
That does not attract attention at all. Right?
It doesn't. You're right.
I mean, hey, look at Martha. She's got a drive-through window.
Yeah.
She's all fancy over there.
Look at that window. It looks nice. Man, that'd be cool that they even put in like a little speaker so they could like, I'd like the number 4, 2 grams of meth and a Coke. That'd be fucking pretty cool.
They actually have a little like sign you can order whatever you want. A little handwritten sign out front.
Yeah, and they can, if the cops pull over, hey, I only ordered the number 2.
2 with a side of crack.
With a side of crack.
With every number 8, you get a free meth pipe.
Free meth pipe with a Happy Meal.
My husband blows them before I give them out. Freshly blown meth pipe.
Jeez.
Oh man, that'd be.
It's always called Methy the pipe.
That's crazy. I'm tired of opening the door. Why don't we just have him drive through this window?
Well, that's set up. Does he get like a business license? Got to do that. Wondering.
Yeah, so I'm sure someone called the cops on him
Oh,
for selling.
I want some free crack.
For having a business without
a license.
Like one girl like that one lady who called the cops on the black people barbecuing because they were selling or doing it without a license.
Oh, that's crazy.
Didn't somebody call on a kid for selling lemonade?
Yep.
That too.
You need a license to sell lemonade.
These people are assholes.
Gotta watch what you're doing.
Yep.
Oh man, I finally watched Deadpool 2 and I'm so bummed.
Why?
I just didn't care for it that much.
Oh, what? Like, what didn't you like?
The whole movie was forced. Like, it just didn't, like the first movie flowed, like it was funny for reasons, but it seemed like they tried to harness in on a few certain things. And it just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me.
They always fuck in the drive-through. Yeah, I'd like to order some meatloaf and a gram of meth. They always fuck in the drive-through.
Cardi's railing her from behind.
Sorry, I was just catching up with the chat. But yeah, no, that was my gripe with Deadpool 2. It's like, I think we can talk about it now. It's on DVD. There's no more spoilers. If you want to fucking see it, go rent the damn thing or.
If you're getting spoiled, you didn't see shit.
My problem with it is that Cable really had absolutely no point in the movie. Like, he was just kind of thrown in there, so he kind of had no point or purpose, and there was no bad guy in it. Like, the Russell wasn't really a bad guy. There was no. I mean, the closest thing you had was probably Juggernaut, but even then, like, he didn't really feel like it was that big a deal because, I mean, Colossus dispatched him pretty quickly. But yeah, it was more about like the cheap quips, and like, I think the funniest stuff at the end was between Cable and Deadpool when they're calling the director of that hospital a pedophile or the
school. That was funny.
He even runs like a pedophile.
I liked when they jumped out of the plane and the whole X-Force, everybody was dying.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard that the leader of the school is supposed to be Mr. Sinister.
Really?
Because remember, he's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
And the school that he was at is the same school that Mr. Sinister has in the comics.
I'm kind of hoping they don't even make a Deadpool 3.
They're going to, because it's in Disney's hands now. Or he's going to become part of whatever they got planned.
I did like that he went back and he killed himself looking at the Green Lantern script.
The end credits made the entire fucking movie for me.
You guys see the Hitler thing?
No.
Oh my god, that's funny. They show him at the hospital, like, once Hitler was born, he picked up the baby and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be so hard." It was really funny. They didn't show it, but they were insinuating that he did. You should watch it on YouTube. It'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't have the same charisma, or it just wasn't as good as the first one. Like the first one, you could tell they put a lot into it. And I think, in most things, they had more time to write it. You know what I mean? They probably took their time.
It was on hiatus for 2 years or something. Or 3 years.
The second one, I think now that they were, like a lot of movies, now they're on a deadline to get it written and done. It has to be out at this time, and then I think that kind of cramps a lot of the creative juices.
And Jay says in the chat, Colossus didn't look as good as he did in Deadpool 1. The animation was not as good. No, it wasn't. He wasn't as shiny. He looked very dull. But he wasn't really in the movie for that long, like other than the spots at the mansion. And I thought that was a nice touch when Deadpool's like, "Oh, we can't get any other X-Men in here," and then you see like the entire like first class, or not first class, but the young X-Men class, and
except for Phoenix.
Yeah,
everybody's standing there just staring, and then they shut the door.
And then but like Colossus didn't look as shiny, but he wasn't in very many scenes. He's in that one, and then the fight with Juggernaut. Even Juggernaut was weird looking in that movie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really CGI. Even
And
Colossus was CGI.
The guy that was on fire wasn't. That was real.
And I thought that, Domino, the chick who played Domino, did the best she could with what she had. Like that, I was very skeptical of that character at first, but they did a good job displaying her powers on screen.
Yeah, they did a real good job with that.
They did a real good job displaying a few things about her.
Like what?
Like her assets, Kyle?
Yes. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, her assets. Yeah, I mean, it had good moments. Like, it was funny at the beginning when he's setting the clock and it's Wolverine impaled in the stump.
Yeah.
And, he had, I guess in like the deleted scenes on the DVD, he tried killing himself multiple times at the beginning instead of just blowing himself up. I like the whole going back in time thing was good, where he like goes back and, like Kyle said, shoots himself as Ryan Reynolds reading the script, or when he kills himself in X-Men Origins. That was good.
Yeah, that was funny.
But I like when he jumps out of the window and he signs the Hugh Jackman cover, but he signs it Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun.
there's little pieces in it that are good, but overall it just was like I was telling you before, I tried to watch it twice and I've fallen asleep twice watching it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. It just puts me to sleep.
I mean, yeah, I like this.
So there's still a huge chunk of that movie I haven't seen.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I like this stuff, like when he's putting together, like the Dope Hinder stuff is good.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know. I feel like maybe the part where he got ripped in half was lost on me when he had the baby legs, because like they did that in the first one, and it's like, okay, so you're rehashing this. Okay, that's fine. With the baby hands, and then I like, one of my favorite parts is when he actually goes into like Blind Al's house and goes into the floorboards, and you see his cocaine and the cure for blindness down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's actually
I bet that's funny.
And then I like when he puts it in his mask and like smashes it, and then just cocaine goes everywhere. And Vanessa was super duper hot in that movie too.
She's super duper hot in everything.
Yep.
That was like half the reason why I like to watch Gotham. She would be on my. She's on my pass list.
Yeah.
Does your wife know about it?
No, but she's on it, so I would just have to explain it later.
When it actually happens.
Yeah, when it really happens, when it will, she'll understand.
Oh man.
And if she doesn't,
yeah.
Sometimes you got to take that leap of faith,
But yeah, I don't know. And then I'm interested to see what Disney does with it.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to make it PG-13, and then they're going to put it on the shelf.
No, I don't think they will. Dude, that movie makes so much money for Fox. I don't think they will.
Yeah. I don't think Fox will let go of it, like part of the rights.
They already did. It's a done deal. It's game over.
Really?
Yep.
Like with X-Men.
Yep. When Disney bought that studio, they bought back to Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and Deadpool. That's why you're seeing a lot of these movies get shelved. I think that's why you're starting to see the Dark Phoenix is being sent back for massive reboots.
Well, that's what happened with New X-Men.
And I think you're gonna see New Mutants.
Or New Mutants
is gonna probably get scrapped and redone.
It already did.
Did they scrap it? I know they shelved it, but they keep pushing it back. But I haven't heard if they actually scrapped it or not.
Oh, yeah, it got pushed back.
Because now something's going to have to take the place of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, since they've just permanently shelved that movie.
Well, I know they pushed up Doctor Strange with that in lieu of Guardians.
But I mean, that whole situation, I'm sick and tired of listening to Dave Bautista cry about it too. Like, it's done, it's happened. He's not, Gunn's not coming back. Like,
See, David
time to
should
move on.
direct it, and then he should hire Gunn as a
Consultant.
consultant.
Let it. Do we need Guardians 3?
No,
I mean, what? Other than the fact that they set up the Atom, do we need Guardians 3? Why can't they just do? Why can't the Guardians just be in other people's movies? And then you go. Then you don't even need Drax. All you really need is Star-Lord.
Yeah,
Fuck's
Gamora's
sake.
are dead.
Well, she's probably gonna come back in Avengers 4, but
No, she actually died.
she's probably gonna come back in Avengers 4. If you think that everyone is and no one's coming back, if you don't think she's coming back, I don't know. I think she is. I think they're going to go back in time, and I think they're going to use the quantum realm to time travel, and that's why all these set leaks are popping up where you're seeing Paul Rudd back in the attack on New York and all that. There's definitely going to be heavy time travel in the next Guardians movie.
they should use a DeLorean.
He's a DeLorean. Doc Brown. Go get Doc Brown. And shaky Marty McFly.
Yeah.
Shaky.
We come for your help. The universe depends on it. Oh.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know if we need a Guardians 3.
Depends what story it is.
Guardians 2 wasn't even all that great.
It was.
It
Well,
was okay.
Ego sucked, but
It was good. It just wasn't as good as the first one. Is what ended up happening with it.
The problem is it, and you know, I never thought it was gonna be because Guardians 1 came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew Guardians of the Galaxy unless you were like hardcore Marvel boy or comic fan. You didn't really know Guardians of the Galaxy, and it came out of nowhere and it surprised everyone, kind of like Black Panther did. Black Panther came out of nowhere and surprised everyone.
Black Panther's garbage.
It's garbage.
Probably gonna win an Oscar.
It's forced. Forced Oscar.
Honestly, it's a pity Oscar.
But
a pity Oscar. Jeez.
I liked Black Panther a lot. I thought it was a good movie.
Why?
Because it's the first time in the Marvel universe you have a villain you can actually connect with. The villain wasn't wasted. It is the first movie up until that point where the villain was not wasted.
The villain from Thor Ragnarok was awesome. Hela?
Oh, Hela, what made Thor Ragnarok was Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
And the relationship between Thor and Hulk. That's what made Ragnarok so good.
The humor was good.
And the humor. Like, other than that, Hela, she really wasn't that big of a threat.
But I like how she exposed what that place really was and how they made each other, or how they made
their rise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she had her good points, but like I would say is like you connected with Killmonger on a different level. Like, you understood why he was doing what he was doing. And then they upped the ante with Thanos. Like Kyle and I have said, you kind of felt yourself feeling and rooting for Thanos at times. You know, and that's what I think that's what made Avengers. First of all, what made Avengers Infinity War so good is your feelings for Thanos and then the way the movie ended. Like, just seeing you're so used to seeing the good guys come out on top that when most of them are dead and Thanos is sitting there smiling and did exactly what he said he was going to do, it was a game changer. And Jay says in the chat, they messed up Groot. They made him childlike character and not the strategic genius he is in the comics.
Yeah, but he was going up.
The thing to keep in mind that James Gunn came out and said is that the
same one.
Yeah, the Groot in Guardians 2 carrying over to Infinity War is not the same Groot. It is his child.
It's a part of him, but it's not him.
He said it's his child. It's his offspring. Yeah. So when he blows up at the end of Guardians 1, that's it. Groot's dead. So this is his offspring that you're seeing in Guardians 2 and Infinity War.
Yeah.
But I connected, like, I found Killmonger to be the best villain until Infinity War, but he was like Ultron. Ultron could have been great, but he was wasted.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was wasted.
They did Ultron way too early, I think.
I like James Spader.
I do
Ultron.
too, but like everything about Ultron was good. That movie just sucked.
Yep. That felt forced.
And you know, that movie was bad, and I don't know, like Captain America. No, some people liked Captain America: Civil War, some people didn't. I enjoyed it.
I didn't like it.
I know you didn't like it, Kyle. I can't.
I didn't like it because it wasn't a civil war. It was more like a 8-person skirmish.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it was, like you've read all the comics. It was that was a civil war. Like it was, and I know they couldn't get everybody because it would be just they couldn't do it. I know that, but there just wasn't enough to make it a civil war.
I wish they would have actually done more.
Well, they didn't have a right to a lot of the characters at that time either.
Yeah. I think Spider-Man was the only one they just barely got the rights.
And they still don't even technically own the rights to him. They're just on loan to be in the
Yeah.
Avengers movie. That's
still genius. They will loan him to you so we can all make money.
That's
so
not
can
bad.
So the mouth can make money.
Yeah, Mouse Vader, baby. So I gotta ask, what do you guys think Spider-Man's gonna be in Venom?
No.
You think he shows up in Venom?
I think it's gonna be an only Venom thing.
I think he does.
But like at the end?
I think he shows up as a cameo in Venom. Yep.
Like a Hulk 180?
Kind of, yep. I think he shows up as a cameo in Venom.
It would be kind of cool if he just swung by one time, like he really wasn't paying attention. Like he's just kind of doing his own thing. He just swings by. See you later.
I think.
Or he gets in a taxi.
That you're going to. I think the movie, and this is just going out on a limb here, just knowing the history of Eddie Brock. I think he's going to get offered a job at the Daily Bugle at the end of the movie. He's going to go from San Francisco to New York. You're going to see Spider-Man, like he's going to step off the bus or something, and you're going to see Spider-Man's like web sling by, and the movie's going to end. Like I think it'll be the very end, or he's going to get a job offer there, and he's going to be his first cover is going to have to be writing about Spider-Man. And I think Venom 2 sets up where you find out that he gets cancer and the symbiote finds him weak and leaves him.
I thought Venom was going to take place in San Francisco.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I think he's going to leave San Francisco and end up in New York by the end of the movie. They're going to link the films. They've got to. They're building a universe off of it. I don't know. Something tells me in my gut that movie doesn't work without Spider-Man, without some connection.
I think it's an implied connection that we all know.
Some people don't know, though.
People are pretty good at Googling shit now.
I don't know. I also don't think it doesn't work the same, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just some dude that sits behind a microphone and talks shit online. I'm a keyboard warrior. I just think they do. I just think you see him. He's gonna make a cameo appearance. I just have a feeling it'll be something quick, like the X-Men and Deadpool 2.
Like he'll be like the DJ in a club.
Well, he's not gonna be Stan Lee, but that's the other question. Stan Lee's not doing signings anymore. I wonder if he's still gonna do cameos.
I bet you he does those. I thought he already did a bunch of cameos. Like they're already like in you know what I mean? They've already filmed that part.
Or yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like they've done like 5 or 6 or something already.
Maybe.
And
some of these, but I don't know how, because like some of these movies don't even have scripts for yet. So I don't know how, unless it's just like a voiceover thing.
I mean, you can do anything. You can have him walk by. You can have him
Or like a
drive a
CGI.
car. You can do anything. Yeah.
Well, like in Spider-Man, he was driving a bus.
Yeah, in Homecoming.
In
Yeah.
Deadpool 2, he was just painted on the wall.
No, in Infinity Wars.
Oh, that's right. He was the bus driver in Infinity War, wasn't he?
Mhm.
Haven't you kids ever seen a spaceship before? What was his cameo in Homecoming? I can't remember.
Yeah, neither can I.
Doesn't he say, "Hey, that's a friendly neighborhood"?
Oh.
Isn't that what he says?
I can't. The power of Google, man.
The power of Google. I'm gonna fucking Google that shit.
Google.
Lugal.
I like this Ready Player One movie. It's actually a really good movie. I'm watching it right now. This is like the third time I've seen it.
Jeez. That's a long movie too.
Yeah. It came out on Redbox, so I could finally rent it. It's a good movie though. I like it. I think I just like it because it's so 80s driven. Yeah, it's so 80s driven. I think if it wasn't so 80s driven, I probably wouldn't like it as much as I do.
Oh, that's right. He's in the window. He's in a window. And he's like until like yelling at people to shut up, and then he starts talking like his neighbor.
Huh.
Yeah, he's in the window in the Homecoming cameo. But
so my wife, they did Princess Bride trivia this week at her work.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Anybody want a peanut?
You know, like everyone's seen that movie a million times. You know what I mean? It's a great movie.
I've actually never seen the full movie. I've only seen bits and pieces.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I fucking love that movie. But you know, and it's just something I I grew up watching, and I watch it all the time. Like, you know, like I'd probably watch it like once every few weeks.
Jesus Christ, you really love that fucking movie.
Yeah. So, and my wife watches it all the time too. We've always watched it. We always quote it. We always, it's just kind of something that we do. And the person that hosted it, she made it so fucking hard that it was really hard to answer the questions.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's just, I don't know. I think that's a bummer because that was one that could have been so much fun. But
and how hard did you make it?
Super hard. Like
how many steps did Andre Giant take when he did this part?
Pretty much.
Really?
Much, yeah.
Jeez.
I'm still
like what was Inigo Montoya's father's name? He says it one time in the movie.
How's that hard? That's a paying attention thing.
Do you know it?
No, because I haven't seen it in like years.
But a lot of her references, a lot of hers were like, it's something that's mentioned like for a second, or it's something that's like, it was like going on, like in the background.
Yeah.
It was stuff like that. That just made it really super hard.
I haven't seen that movie forever.
Like you had to have truly had that movie memorized, like from beginning to end. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to go. Those are the kind of trivias I think are cool. Like she did it when we did Harry Potter trivia, and she made it super fucking hard too. Like it was, I don't know. I guess that's the point of trivia. It's supposed to be obscure, dumb shit.
Yeah.
But not so obscure that it's obscuring the obscure. You know what I mean? Like in this deleted scene, 13 seconds in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the original draft of this book,
he coughed 2 times.
Right? Did he blink his left or right eye? You know what I mean?
Or both. Yeah.
Like, I think trivia, like when you like, it shouldn't be super easy, but it shouldn't be like
It should be
unbearably
fun.
hard. It should be fun.
Yeah. It like makes you question, like, oh, that's what he did.
Yeah, like when I had originally did my comic book trivia, that's what my wife told me. She was like, I think you're making it too hard. Make it more towards the average person. So what I did was I intertwined it. I kind of went from medium to hard, or like from easy, medium to hard.
Yeah.
So I gave it a little bit of everything. But
You gave it all you had.
I gave it all I had.
Everything.
Like, you know, where like, you know, like when I went to go do John Hughes trivia, what the person likes to do that hosts it is she likes to do, like she did it for Princess Bride too. Like she would do you know, like an obscure movie that she listed 10 or 8 or 10 movies, right? So you had to say who was in that movie that was in the Princess Bride and what was her name in the Princess Bride, and they were like obscure movies like that the cast of the Princess Bride did. I don't know fucking other movies that they did. You know, like
other movie they carried do.
They should remake the Princess Bride with you in it, Kyle.
Oh, dude, I would be Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepared to die. That'd be cool. And then I could sword fence.
They can be the little guy that runs around under the giant.
Fazzini.
Yeah.
Inconceivable.
Yep.
I don't think you really think you know what that means.
Inconceivable.
You never battle a Sicilian when death is on the line.
They ever remake Seinfeld? I want them to cast Jose as George.
That'd be fucking great.
Jose is a very good mixture of Larry David and George Costanza.
Now, if they remade Seinfeld, who would you be?
Who, me? I'd be Newman.
Yep.
Newman. I'd like to be the soup Nazi. I just want to say no soup for you.
Who? I think Kellen would be Jerry.
Well, let's not puff his head up a little bit.
Who would be Kramer?
Brent.
Yeah, he's silly and weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I don't think he works. Oh no, he's got a job. Never mind.
But he always tries to do obscure things instead of actually working.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just like to go no soup for you and not be in very many episodes.
Not be in very many episodes. You're gonna be in all the episodes.
Oh, instead of I can always just be the guy that walks by, or the guy that's always in the restaurant.
There you go.
Always eating something.
Yeah, I'm just always the guy in this. I'm just at the extra that's in every scene.
Did you see that? They pretty much announced that they're gonna kill Roseanne off for the Connors.
Yep, so they can do the spinoff. They've been talking about that for a while.
I think it's gonna play into the end of the Roseanne series where she went in for her knee surgery. I think she's gonna die during her knee surgery.
Yeah, I think so too.
I really want to get rid of her.
Jay says in the chat, best Seinfeld episode is when George took a book into the bathroom at the bookstore and
he had to buy it.
Get his tainted.
I think mine is the Magic Loogie.
Oh,
that's so funny.
I have a couple of favorite episodes. Like
the Manhand one.
The Manhand one is good. The one where Jerry's dating the girl who has like the awesome toy collection. So they like drug her so that she goes to sleep so they can go play with the toys. That's a good one. Of course, the Festivus episode is good. One of my favorites is the one where they're trying to run cans to Michigan. And then also when Kramer adopts the highway.
Because they get more money for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kramer adopts the highway and he
Makes it big lanes.
Yeah, he makes the wider lanes. Yeah.
I still like a lot of the episodes when George is working for the Yankees.
Yeah.
I love it where he looks stressed so that nobody really bothers him. And he always
yeah. I like that when he sleeps under his desk.
That was such a good show.
I don't think it would work now though. Like if they rebooted it.
Yeah, because it can all be solved with cell phones.
Right.
That whole show can be solved with a cell phone.
It was a show about nothing, man.
Yep.
The whole golf ball episode. Yeah.
Oh my god, that has the best payoff at the end.
Like, I think it's that one where fucking they're driving the cans and Kramer kicks Newman out of the truck and he goes to like the farmer's house and hooks up with the farmer's daughter.
About the muffin tops.
The muffin tops, yeah.
That's a good one too.
There's a lot of good
episodes. You guys ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, with Larry David.
Yeah, that's a funny show too.
By the guy who helped make Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly. That's so good.
There's a new show on Netflix I started watching today that I was telling you guys about. Maybe by the same people that did Brickleberry. That shit's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's part of my goal this weekend too, is to watch that.
Jay says, one of my sons asked me the other day if Seinfeld was a good show. I was like, fuck yeah, it is. Watch it. Fuck yeah, it is. Watch it. It is. It's a Serenity Now. Serenity Now. That's funny. But, what else was I say? I was say something else. Oh, I'm interested to see what they do. It's kind of funny that like ABC not ABC, but Disney owns ABC, and Disney just bought all the Fox TV and movie stuff, and now so they kick Last Man Standing off ABC, but now it's gonna be on Fox.
Yep. Right.
And then Fox got rid of Reno 911. It's on ABC now.
Or something. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
And it's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine's on NBC now.
NBC, okay.
So, yeah, but fucking dude, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's such a good show.
It's so funny.
I binge watched all 5 seasons of that show.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
It is way funnier than I thought it was.
I don't know why Fox dropped it.
Because they're stupid.
Yep. They've been stupid. They dropped a lot of good shows. But they also dropped a lot of bad shows, so they had a lot of bad shows.
Well, like Lucifer did I'm waiting for the Purge TV show. There's nothing left in that series, I don't think, in that franchise.
For what?
The Purge.
Oh.
I mean, they have the Purge movie that just came out or is coming out about the very first Purge, and then all the other Purges. I don't really think there's anything left. There's no juice left in that series.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense to have it keep on going.
Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, what's the other series he made? It's kind of like Paranormal Activity. Like, I had all those movies for a while. Like, every year there's a new Paranormal Activity movie. Now it's like every year there's a new Purge movie.
We need to purge those movies.
Yeah, right?
Purge them out of existence.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, when you look at the box office right now and like the #1 movie in the world is Megalodon, it's like, oh god, that crazy.
That movie looks stupid.
Megalodon and Crazy Rich Asians or what everyone's going crazy about.
And that's why superhero movies do so well.
There's a lot of shitty movies out there.
That's why Netflix movies are doing so well.
Yeah, the first Paranormal. That's what Jay said. The first Paranormal Activity. That was a good one.
Yep. Everything after that sucked.
Yeah, Saw is another one. Like the first Saw movie was fantastic.
Dude, that one actually gave me nightmares where I was trying to there was this little. I know I've told this story before, but there was this apartment I had. It was like, well, it was like a little house, but it had this little tiny like 14 by 14-inch window. And that movie, after the first time I watched it, I was trying to break out of it, and I was trying to get into that window so that I could escape because I was having this crazy Saw nightmare. I was freaking out in my sleep trying to get out the window. The movie fucking scared me for some reason. It gave me nightmares like I'm a little kid. Wah. So, yeah, fuck that movie. Never watched it again. I want nightmares.
Nightmares.
I'm scared.
Oh, God.
I don't know. There just was like nothing like that first Saw movie when that dude's laying there dead throughout the whole movie.
And that was the Saw guy.
Stands up. And it's like, damn, like that was the twist ending. And then the second one was okay, and then everything after that was kind of just shit.
Yep. Yeah, had cancer, and he's doing soft things afterwards, and yeah, it started sucking.
See, usually the first ones are good, and most of the second ones.
The Blair Witch Project was good, when the first one came out because it had that level of believability that this could actually be real, and
it was different. There was no.
Yeah, it was the first
cam movies like that.
Yeah.
The second one was garbage, though.
The found footage movies, and it was good.
The only thing I liked about the second one is the dude that was in that movie that was like the guy with all the equipment and stuff. I like that dude, man. Everything that he plays and I watch.
Like that's what makes good horror for me. It's like if you don't even see the monster, if it's something that
depends how much you pay for them.
It's all in your imagination.
Yeah, when something could be believable, and it's like they just use ambiance and stuff to scare you and make it creepy. Like one of the best ones I've seen in a long time was an indie movie. It was a low budget indie movie called It Follows, and that was really good. You never see the monster, you never see what's after him. It's all in your imagination, like that.
Imagination.
That's what I like about horror movies, and you don't see the creature and the stupid shit that's like coming after you.
When you let your own mind play tricks on you.
Right. But
that's why they need to bring smell-o-vision back.
Yeah, smell-o-vision.
Saw Blair Witch at a busted ass theater, and it made the film creepier. I actually watched a screening.
Blair Witch was in your audience.
They did a screening of Blair Witch in like the woods with a generator and a film projector and a screen, and that was super scary. So watching like that was super scary, but
rickety screen
itself, yeah, the movie itself was just, the first one was good, and then after that was stupid. But like The Nun, the new movie The Nun that's coming out, I hear that
where they had to take the preview off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Was that bad? Or was it that bad?
I guess whatever it was they made them. They pulled it off of YouTube.
I can't remember why they pulled it down, but
because people are fucking tight.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the classic like Friday the 13th and stuff, just because it's young hot kids having sex and getting murdered.
Have you ever sat and watched those back to back?
No.
They on like Independent Film Channel or one of those, or they'll play them all back to back, and like if you watch them back to back, you just watch it like the first one is pretty good, and then it like takes a step down, then it takes a step down, then you know what I mean, like. But yeah, try watching them back to back. You're like, ooh.
I remember being in middle school when Blair Witch came out, but middle school, early high school, the more people talked about the porn parody Bear Wench than they did the fucking Blair Witch. But yeah, I don't know. Horror is a genre that just seems like nobody can get right anymore.
Now it's all jump scare.
It's all jump scares and monsters that aren't believable.
The
Fucking
jump scares.
Slender Man.
That thing is bombed in the theater.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
That's why they're remaking Chucky.
God damn it.
God.
Like the idea of Slender Man is fucking phenomenal. It's fantastic, but it just like everyone kills it when they try to. I don't know. Then you actually hear like those little girls that tried to kill their friend because Slender Man told them to.
Dumb.
That girl's cute too.
She was a little kid.
Like 18.
No,
whatever. Rose.
Like
All right, we're just gonna backpedal out of this conversation, and we're gonna like transition into something else.
I thought she was like 18 or 19.
No, she was like 11.
Oh no, she wasn't 11.
Dude, I'm telling you, look it up.
Just keep saying that, Jose.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
No, you don't need to shut up. But here again, the power of Google.
I'm Homer Simpson going to the bushes right now. Ooh, I'm out of here.
Yeah. On May 31st, 2014, in Wausauga, Wisconsin, 12-year-old.
It's 12, not 11.
Yeah. She stabbed. Where you're getting 19 from, I think, is that she stabbed her friend 19 times in an attempt to impress the fictional character Slender Man.
Okay.
I think that's where you're getting the 19 from, not that she was 19.
Yikes. Yeah.
That's an odd number.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're on mute again.
I know. 12 is not an odd number.
12 is a criminal number. That's what 12 is.
If you stab her for 19 times, yeah.
Yikes.
I heard, Jason, we saw a good one called Hereditary. Good suspense. It gets crazy then. I heard Hereditary was good. There was another one I saw that was fucking weird. I watched it on HBO. I can't remember what it's called, but like you've probably seen the commercial for it, where, like the two kids go to their grandparents' house for the weekend, and like at night their grandma like acts all crazy. Like she tries to like put one of them in an oven, and then like she just gets like all like super weird at night. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it has a twist ending that I didn't see coming, but it was pretty crazy. It was pretty like suspenseful, interesting movie. But I just like I like those horror movies that leave you feeling just uncomfortable, you know?
It's been a while since I've had one like that that's given me that.
Yeah.
That just like weird, uncomfortable feeling where you're like, oh, maybe I'll sleep with the lights on tonight.
Sometimes The Conjuring does that to me because it's fucking. So for some reason, demon possession freaks me out.
The last time I had that feeling was with Friday the 13th, because that concept was scary at that time.
What, sleeping in the wood and someone killing you?
Well, sleeping and somebody killing you in your dreams.
Yeah, I was always more of a Freddy Krueger guy.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's scary. That's a scary concept.
You know, and as a little kid, that first movie, and you see the naked chick underneath the waterbed, you're like, yeah. If I was Johnny Depp, I'd be trying to get her too.
What was the first scary movie you guys saw?
I remember the scary part of a movie.
I think it would have to be Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street? My first scary movie was Puppet Master.
Oh, I know what mine was. Mine was Christine.
Christine?
Yep. And I love that movie. Every single time we would rent it, I would always get that movie.
I watched that movie like last week. It's still good.
Christine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Puppet Master.
An interesting movie.
I was almost late for work because I was watching it.
Have you guys ever seen Puppet Master?
Yeah.
A long time ago, but yeah.
I like the second one better.
Fright Night was a good one.
Yes, I did not see The Exorcist until I was older, but that's always a classic too.
Yeah, that shit's freaky.
That and Poltergeist.
Bitch's head's turning around. Come to the light, Carol Ann.
Yeah, the new one's weird. I don't really like the new one.
You know what movie I really liked when I was a kid? It was a movie called The Gate.
The Gate.
Did you ever see that? So it was these kids found like these rocks, and they're the kind. What are they called? Where you break them open, it's got like the purple rock and shit inside of it. Like
Geode?
amethyst or geodes. So what they were doing is they were like the parents were gone.
Minerals.
The parents were gone, and like they were all their friend was staying at the house, at his buddy's house and stuff, and they were doing like light as a feather, stiff as a board, Ouija board and stuff. And what happened is they ended up summoning like hell, like ripped open in the house, and like this demon came out. You never seen The Gate?
No,
but Jake says The Gate was a good film.
It's a good flick, man. I remember they ended up shooting rockets, like the rockets that you build. They were shooting rockets into the fucking demon and shit. It's a fucking pretty good movie. That's from like that's an old movie. I think it's like late 80s.
I just don't think horror doesn't have the same feel today as it did back then.
1987. Yeah.
Because now everything's
Max.
No, that's not my dog at all.
I think that's my neighbor's dog.
Oh.
The one I'm scared is going to eventually hop over my fence and eat me.
What, the chow cow?
No, it's like I don't know what kind of dog it is, but as soon as you walk into my backyard, it jumps like halfway over the fence.
Oh yeah, it wants to kill you.
And it looks at you and it goes, and then it falls.
A little Shih Tzu.
So I went over there one time and I was like, "Hey, neighbors, you might want to teach your dog not to hop on the wall and bark at me because I don't want to have to kill it when it hops over the fence into my yard. And I don't want to have that kind of strained relationship with you guys."
I like you guys, but not the dog.
And I was like, they looked at me kind of weird, but I was like, I'm just being honest. Just teach your dog not, I don't want it to hop the fence, like this shit bites one of my kids, I'm going to flip out, Oh, it's a nice dog. I don't know. Not when it's like halfway over the fence going, it doesn't look that nice. You know what I mean? Oh, it can't do that. And I watch it do it every night. Like it started
over exaggerated.
No, I'll film it and send it to you guys. Like when it was littler, it could hop up and it would just barely get its paws on there and it would look over and it would fall. But now it can get about halfway over. It almost gets to its belly, and then it falls. It falls back like its weight makes it fall back. Yeah, I'll film it next time I'm back there and I'll send it to you. I don't know what he says. They say it's a nice dog, and I believe him, but it just
man almost attacked by dog.
It just doesn't look like it.
Jay says, "Shit, I was 12 in '87." In '87, I was 2.
I was 4.
Teen, whatever, Jose.
I was born in '83.
I was I was like 8.
You were 8 in '87?
Uh-huh.
I'm born in '79.
How old are you?
I was born I'm 39.
Oh shit, you're gonna be 40 already?
No.
Fuck, old man. Holy shit. I thought you were like 37, 38.
Close. 39. That's why I'm going to have a super huge shindig in Vegas next year.
Damn.
For my over the hill party.
Your water slide was a super big shindig.
It was. The water slide was fucking awesome.
Damn, man.
We couldn't get a dunk tank because we tried to get a dunk tank for my dad, and you need an RV gate. And my brother-in-law didn't have an RV gate. I think a dunk tank would be awesome because there's always somebody in your family that you would love to have in the dunk tank. And it would just feel so good to throw the ball and hit that bullseye, and they fall in the water.
There you go, Jose. For your next awkward birthday party, you got to get a dunk tank.
Jose be the first person in it. People be fighting to fucking throw balls at it.
For your 40th, you got to get a drunk tank, Jose, or dunk tank, Jose.
Oh, a drunk tank.
Drunk
tank.
You gotta go sober up.
You get arrested at your own party. Have to go sober up at your own party. You're out of control. Fear the Walking Dead is on right now. Yeah, it must have been last Sunday's episode. That show's actually still pretty good.
Yeah. I'm watching Outcast right now.
Kyle and I are gonna try and bring back our Walking Dead after the series. Once season 9 starts, we're just gotta figure out a new name for it.
So somebody doesn't fucking steal it from us.
Yeah, steal it from us and won't cause us to get a cease and desist.
That's how good we are.
Yeah. Fuck you, comic book resources. Fuck you. But Fear the Walking Dead has been good. I haven't had a complaint. I mean, I guess the only real complaint is now they kind of split them up like they did for seasons on The Walking Dead. So now you're getting your Alicia episode, and you get your Morgan episode. And now it looks like your John episode.
I've never been a big fan of that.
We'll see. But it's still been good. The Morgan episode was interesting. The Talking Dead, right? That should be our show, goddammit. Fucking Chris Hardwick. Ooh, fucking bastard.
We should call our shows Talking After the Dead.
Talking After the Dead.
Or Dead Talking.
Dead Talking. Whispers of the Dead.
The Whispers of the Dead, the After the Dead show. No, we can't say After the Dead.
No.
Goddamn comic book resources.
Fucking bastards. Fucking bastards.
You motherfuckers. Goddamn motherfuckers.
So someone actually hit me with a really good remember when we used to do Would You Rather? Someone hit me with a really good Would You Rather the other day that kind of I thought was pretty interesting. Would you rather reset every time you die, right back when you were born, or live forever and when humanity ends, you get sent back to the start of humanity in an alternate universe that is similar but not the same?
What?
Would you rather every time you die, you're brought right back to when you were born? So basically, it's just you reset.
So do you remember your past lives?
I'm gonna say no.
So you're basically reincarnating.
You're basically starting over again, yeah.
Reincarnating.
Or would you rather live forever, and when humanity ends, you get sent to the start of humanity in an alternate universe that is similar but not the same?
Live forever.
So either you're when you die, you reincarnate at the start of your life, and you live your life all over again. So you're constantly living a loop of your own life, or would you rather live forever and long enough to see everyone you care about die, and you live to the end of humanity, and then once humanity ends, you're sent to the start of a new race in a different universe, but that's similar but not the same?
Probably the second one.
What?
What?
What? I was reading something. Say that again.
God, Kyle. Would you rather be reset every time you die, right back to when you were born? So it's like a reincarnation. It's a loop. You're living your life over again.
So, like, if this time I only made it to 15 and died, I would go back and start at coming out of the vagina?
Yes.
Okay.
Or would you rather live forever, and when humanity ends, you get sent to the start of humanity in an alternate universe that is similar but not the same?
Oh, do I get to remember the time before?
Again, no.
So you start over at 0.
You start over at 0.
I think I want to come out of the vagina.
Oh, over and over again.
Yep, over and over again.
I think. I think. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Resetting, because then you can do things differently every time. But I guess you don't really. Then you would, but you wouldn't know how you do them.
You don't remember it.
Yeah, you don't remember doing it anyway. So, fuck it.
I just don't want to live forever. I think the whole like idea of like immortality at some point would fucking suck.
After about year 194,
When you're ready to fucking die, you're like, man, this fucking sucks.
You learn a lot of good skills.
Like,
I don't want to. Learning skills sucks. Yeah, that would suck. You know what I would do?
Jason said I'd live forever. It would suck keep making the same mistakes.
But you wouldn't know you're doing it, so who
Right,
cares?
you wouldn't know you're making the same mistakes.
I would be like that dude from the Guinness Book of World Records. If I had lived forever, my fingernails would be like 6 feet long.
You're gonna live forever because you're gonna be like 10-second Tom. You're gonna take a head injury and just repeat yourself every time. Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
Would you rather kill your dog you've known since childhood,
That
or the annoying 10-year-old kid next door?
dog, because I don't care about dogs. Nobody cares if you kill a dog. If you kill the kid next door, you're going to jail. You're going to prison.
Well, you're gonna go to prison if you kill a dog too.
No, people don't fucking care.
Yeah, they do. That's animal cruelty.
You might get
Cruelty, brother.
You know what you get for killing a dog? That's a slap on the wrist.
Mm,
You're not going to prison forever like if you would kill the 10-year-old.
probably not forever, but
Shut that dog up. I don't hear my kid this week.
no. Would you rather be left in the middle of nowhere to starve to death, or be found by a serial killer and take your chances?
I'm going to take my chances.
With a serial killer?
Yep.
You're gonna hope that you can befriend him?
Uh-huh.
What about you, Jose?
I'm going to act like his apprentice.
No.
What happened to Jose?
It just went awkward again.
Yeah.
And again, and it's getting more awkward. It's uncomfortable now. Fuck, Jose.
Yeah, Jose, your mic's cutting out, dude.
I don't know. It's connected.
Mm.
I don't know why I would do it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's a good answer, Jay. Take your chances. Because I don't know, man. Starving to death would suck. I mean, it would suck getting murdered by a serial killer too. So I mean, but at least there you have the option of possibly getting away instead of just laying there starving to death. It does put the lotion in the bucket.
Put the lotion in the right. Fucking Buffalo Bob. Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Hard to put things in your bunghole. What? Hoorah.
Hoorah.
I think it's so weird that Buffalo Bill was the guy from the main detective from Monk.
Really?
Yeah.
Stoudemire?
The bald old white guy. I don't remember his name.
That's fucking stupid. Would you rather fuck Donald Trump in his ass or get bit by a tick on the nutsack?
Tick.
I think I'd take the tick to the nuts. Yeah.
I think the main detective on Monk was Stoudemire.
Like the chief.
Yeah. That was his name in Monk. That show's so awesome. I watch it every Sunday.
Would you rather drink only water for the rest of your life, or drink whatever drink you want, but it has a little drop of pee in it?
Ugh.
I'm going with the whiskey and with a little drop of pee in it.
Going with the whiskey with the pee in it?
Yeah, because you know what?
You're gonna know that every drink you drink has a little bit of pee in it.
You know what? It probably already does.
No.
You know what? You know what happens when you put a lot of stuff in alcohol? It's cool.
You don't taste it.
That's why they put that. When you cut yourself and you just dump whiskey on it because it makes it better.
But
It kills stuff.
I think I'd go with water.
There's water in whiskey.
Yeah.
And one drop of pee.
In my water is pee.
One drop of pee.
There's no pee in my water.
It's peeless. It's pee free.
It's filtered. The pee is filtered out.
So I mean, it's physically you got like an eyedropper and you dropped one drop.
Well, no, you just know that there's pee in it.
I thought you said a drop.
No, it's not like you're eyedroppering it in there yourself.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying the equivalent.
Water, you drink water for the rest of your life, or you know that every drink you drink has a drop of pee in it.
Is it your own pee or somebody else's pee?
Somebody else's pee.
Oh.
I'm still on the fact that it's alcohol and it's gonna kill it, so I'm cool. I'm still going with the whiskey.
Whiskey with a little bit of pee in it.
I'm going with water.
Yeah. Whiskey.
You know who'll be having a good time and who won't be? You guys.
Yeah, but at least I'm not drinking pee.
That's all right. I'm drunk. I don't give a shit. I'm having a good
We'll
time.
call you pee drinker. We'll call you pee drinker.
You
Pee drinker.
You can call me Peabody.
Would you rather eat 2-minute noodles for dinner 5 days a week, or wipe your ass with paper towel for the rest of your life?
Paper towel. Not even hesitating on that.
I think I'd go with the 2-minute noodles, man.
I mean, wipes are the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah.
Because,
fancy rich people.
I mean, well, hey, if a bird shits on your arm, you're not just going to wipe it off with a napkin, are you? No, you're washing that shit. Why would you do it why would you not do it to your butthole? Right? If you get poo on your arm or your hand, what's the first thing you do? You wash that hands, shit. Yeah. And you're not just gonna wipe it off with a fucking napkin and just be cool with it. Yeah. Go about your day. So why don't you thoroughly clean your butthole where poo comes out of?
And just not with paper towel, man. Shit sucks. Like that's like only in emergency situations, and then it still sucks.
Yeah, but those 2-minute noodles, man, that's just not good for you. You're gonna end up dying.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die eventually, anyways. Might as well just
speed it up by about 18 years.
Would you rather have all your sneezes smell like farts, or all of your farts be uncontrollable and sudden as a sneeze?
You know what? Both of them would be great at a party and to get out of talking to people.
I think my sneeze smelling like farts because I don't sneeze that much. So when I do, it would be about the equivalent of a fart.
I mean, if you had uncontrollable farts, it'd be on the same level as Tourette. So people, I got Tourette. I got Tourette. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And farts are always funny.
No.
Until you shit yourself.
5, yeah.
Until you're 5, no. Farts are always funny. You cannot tell me you stopped laughing at farts when you were 5.
Pee and fart jokes.
Farts are always funny. When you're 5. I outgrew that shit when I was in kindergarten. That's when farts stopped being funny to me. You're crazy. That's fucking wow. No.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Would you rather lick a Band-Aid you found on the floor of a train station, or watch someone blow their nose and then lick the tissue?
Number 2.
Yeah. Because you're a bystander. You're just a bystander. You're just watching.
Fucking Band-Aid you found on the floor of a train station. Good God.
That'd be gross. What was this thing covering up? I would be less the whole train station thing. It doesn't bother me as much as that. Where was it originally and why? Because Band-Aids only serve one purpose.
Yeah.
They cover wounds.
Yeah, they cover boo-boos.
They cover the boo-boo. So, I mean, the train station's just added flavor. But everyone's kind of avoiding it, or they just walk on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, most people don't, like, touch it, so. Oh, why did he just cut himself? Outcast Season 2 is a little bit slower than Outcast Season 1.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of Season 2.
I think it's almost done. It's like 6 or 8 episodes in. All right, give us another one. I'm all warmed up now.
Let's see. Would you rather shit yourself unexpectedly once a month for a total of 12 months
Too late
starting
already
from now, or show your girlfriend/family your browsing history for the last 10 years?
Oh, I'd much rather shit myself.
Shitting myself.
Shitting yourself? Yeah. Because you don't want them to see the research you did on furries? The thorough research you did on furries?
I already do that like once a month anyway, so it's all right. I'm used to
yourself?
Yeah. Lance did it the other night. Oop, I'm just joking.
What a dick. Would you rather know how you die or when you die?
How?
Neither. I want to pass on both of those.
You can't.
I think I'd rather want how, because once you know when, that's what you're dwelling on.
Yeah.
Well, T-minus 18 days until I fucking decide to take a dirt nap.
Yep.
People are dying to get in the cemetery.
It depends on, I think it depends on if it's always inevitable or if you can, like, you don't know what's coming, but you can kind of piece it together and still try to avoid it. I think I would rather know how.
What those one movies taught us was it can't avoid it.
Are you talking about fucking what the fuck are those movies called? I can't think of the name of it now. Oh my god.
Destination. Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Yes. Oh yes, that's what that movie taught us. Jason, what the hell have you all been looking at? You don't even want to know. It's fucked. The rabbit holes you go down when you're looking at stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you, Benjamin Button, would you start your life as a baby and age normally until you die, or start as an old person and age backwards until you're unborn?
I would start backwards because, the knowledge. Because then when when you're back in your 20s, you can rock it.
But it would be just like being born, but you just start as an adult and you go backward. It'd be fucking straight up Benjamin Button disease.
Oh, never mind. I don't want that.
It wouldn't be like you're all of a sudden like this all-knowing person and then you go backwards.
You have no experience.
Right. It would be like starting as a baby, but you're an old-ass man.
I'd still do it the other way. I'd go from old to young.
Oh. Here you go, Kyle. Would you rather hang your ass over a freeway overpass and empty the contents of your bowel, or take a 5-minute piss with a hard, steady stream aimed at the face of one person of your choosing?
Oh, I would totally piss in the one person of my choosing. And there's enough people that I'd have to draw a name out of a hat because they're all equal.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh, you know how awesome that would be. Take this, motherfucker. You want to throw your wallet at me? You want to call me stupid? Oh man, that'd be great.
Easy, R. Kelly. Easy, R. Kelly. Jay says we're looking at the dark web. Yep. There are dark webbing it up. The darkest of webs.
The darkest of the webs.
Darkest of dark webs.
What would you do?
I would definitely pee in the face of somebody. Get out of here.
Oh man, just because there's that one motherfucker. You're like, she's motherfucker. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then you red dog them after you're done and walk away. That'd be awesome. Oh god, yeah. You know what I'm really sad is that we don't get to look at misconnections anymore.
Oh shit. If your mom and girlfriend switched bodies, your mom's soul in your girlfriend's body and vice versa, would you rather fuck your girlfriend's body with your mom in it or fuck your mom with your girlfriend in
That's fucked.
it?
You know, either way, you're gonna have to go in the back door.
That's a
an option?
life-changing question.
Oh man,
Golden
Pat,
shower.
you're gonna have to go to Jose for a minute. I gotta think.
I don't know. That's weird and scary, and
Oh yeah, and the other ones aren't.
I think that's the worst.
I think it
So
depends
far.
if it's. Do you know that they switched?
I'm sure she'll tell you something.
That's a
There-
that's a
there-
freaking Friday
There'd have to be
situation.
some giveaway.
Yeah, there has to be some giveaway on their part.
Like when they say son.
Ugh.
But
By the
then
way-
it doesn't make it any better. Just because I switch bodies, you're still like when you're in the throes of passion and you're pumping away and you're looking down at your fucking mom, whether it's your girlfriend's soul or spirit in that body or consciousness in that body or not, it's still your fucking mom.
You're doing your mom.
You're still doing your mom. But then again, when you're doing your girlfriend's body, you're still doing your mom.
Either way,
Yeah.
You're your mom.
so you're fucked either way. Either you're doing your mom or you're doing your mom.
That's right. You're either
There's no
doing
between.
your mom and you're doing your girlfriend, but it's your mom and it's something you two can never talk about again, or you're doing your mom and it's your mom. You gotta picture that.
I'm your mom. I'm your
Constant.
mom.
Yeah. Her old saggy boobs. Gross.
Gross. Gross.
Nobody wants the visuals.
It's like walking in on your parents. Gross.
I'm gonna say girlfriend's body, mom's consciousness, just because you can both act like it never happened.
Oh man, can you ever imagine eating breakfast the next morning?
That's a awkward Thanksgiving.
But you don't think it would be even more?
Dad's drunk gets mad.
Even though it's
Remember
your
when you
girlfriend's
did your
consciousness,
son?
you don't think it's even more awkward doing your mom? Like you're sitting there and at least you don't have to picture your mom naked, or you don't have to see that visual stain in your head. You fuck your girlfriend's body with your mom's consciousness, you can just be like, yeah, it was her. But just fucking your mom with your girlfriend's consciousness in it, like you just have that visual, just fucking image of your mom's saggy naked body.
No, that's gross.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
I don't think I would be.
Hard.
Yuck. Ugh. Fuck that question.
Yeah.
That's fucking yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Would you rather be fat or a virgin?
Fat.
Well, I'm both.
Fat.
So
What?
I said, well, I'm both. So
Yeah, you are.
yeah, I was married, but I never had sex. I'm still a virgin.
Dinner in the butt.
Yeah. Only in the butt.
Yuck.
Let's see.
It's because at least being fat's not out of the ordinary.
Right?
Been
Like
there
a bag of
doing that.
sand.
Oh.
Bag of sand.
Bag of sand. Pakistan.
Bag of sand.
What?
Oh man.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
You got any good Florida man stories out there, Jose?
No.
You caught him off guard.
I did.
Wasn't prepared.
That was because that's how much planning we put into this show.
Yeah.
I can hear those keyboards clicking away.
Would you rather be stuck in the 80s or 90s forever? I'm going
80s.
80s.
80s. All the way.
80s.
No way. The 80s sucked. I'm going
way. 80s are awesome.
90s, dude.
No.
Well, actually, I would pick the 90s because I like Dunkaroos and like certain cookies came out that year.
Stupid.
So good.
Dude,
90s had good TV shows. 90s had
Small Wonders.
Nirvana.
Oh man, you know what? I'd be the coolest looking motherfucker in high school if I was in the 80s.
What, in your fucking... No, because where's the beef with 70s, right? Or was that 80s? No, it was 80s, right?
Yeah, that was 80s.
Where's the beef and I want my MTV?
That's the 80s.
That's the 80s.
You'd be living it up at the fucking the ski resort with all your buddies, huh?
Oh man, it would be
getting the shit kicked out of you by the guy who takes the movie Red Dawn a little too seriously.
Dude, I'd have hair like Robert Smith. I'd be driving a Firebird with a big bird on the hood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Holy,
dude. Oh god, dude, it would be. It'd be fucking dope.
Right. I picture you like fucking what's his name from Freaks and Geeks? Dude, fucking thick glasses. You know what I'm talking about, Jose?
Yeah.
What's his fucking name?
I forgot his name.
Bill?
I know who you're talking about.
Bill? From Freaks and Geeks. His name is Bill.
Dude, I'd be blaring Talking Heads, driving in my fucking Firebird. Oh,
and your iRock.
Oh, dude, it would be so awesome. Oh god, it's a brown Firebird with T-tops, just blaring Talking Heads.
Jay says he'd rather live in the 90s because he was in his 20s. Yeah, right? Fuck yeah.
Best years. Is that when you met Nubia?
What?
In the 90s?
Yes. But if I still had to pick a year, it would be the 80s.
Here you go, Kyle.
I love her to death, but the 80s are that is my time.
Would you rather be forced to listen to Afternoon Delight for 30 minutes on end, or be forced to go back in time to 1990s and attend a Limp Bizkit concert?
90s.
Oh, dude, I would go see Limp Bizkit in a heartbeat.
Would you really?
Yep, I would too.
Dude, I've seen Limp Bizkit.
I saw Lipstick.
Dude, I've seen Limp Bizkit like 3 times.
Jesus.
The first time I ever seen him was with Seven Dust. Seven Dust opened up for him. And they didn't have any albums really out yet, so that it's when you know how they would play. They played like Jump Around, and they played Ministry, and they played like all their covers. All they played was cover songs.
Who, Limp Bizkit or Seven?
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
Oh, so when they did
like the
Faith.
Yep.
When their fucking $3 bill y'all album came out. And that was their fucking. I love that their first massive hit was a fucking cover of someone else's song.
A lot of bands are like that, though.
Yeah,
every band covers songs.
You know, that's what when I went in there. That's one thing. Like you were saying that about not to change the subject, but you were saying that about the fucking Marilyn Manson show that you were disappointed that they didn't play songs off an album.
Portrait of American Family, yeah.
So, like that's what I was kind of felt like at Weezer. Weezer, they played a lot of covers. And like I really like Weezer's White Album, and they didn't play anything off the White Album. They played all like a shit ton of covers. So they played like their classic songs that everybody knows, and then they played a couple like 4 cover songs. I'm just like, dude, why are you playing other people's songs at your show? Fucking, you have a shit ton of music, a huge fucking discography you can play through, and you're playing other people's songs. The fuck?
Like Rob Zombie, he played Alice Cooper, and he played the Ramones.
Yeah, why?
I think it's cool when bands play other people's songs.
Yeah, me too. I like cover songs.
Dude, in every band, there's not a band out there that doesn't do it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Who's a band? Name a band that has not done a cover song.
Yeah, you got a good point. Well, fucking has Pink Floyd done one?
Floyd.
I don't
Probably.
think Pink Floyd's covered anyone's. They must have.
Everybody covers people's songs.
I know Korn has covered Pink Floyd. I know a lot of people have covered Pink Floyd. Guns N' Roses have done a bunch of them.
Every band does, like Nine Inch Nails. They cover Adam Ant and they cover Joy Division.
What about the Beatles?
The Beatles are pioneers.
Yeah, they did a lot of covers.
Yeah, they did covers. Elvis did covers. Everybody does other people's
best
music.
cover ever, "Stand by Me" by Pennywise.
I think the best one is Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah. Jade says, "Yo, Limp Bizkit."
Yeah, the biscuit.
Or yeah, Limp Bizkit. Fuck.
The Bizkit.
And Fred Durst.
I think my favorite thing from those albums, from the albums, were when Ben Stiller was on it, just chatting. I think that was funny. At the end of the albums, limping with a biscuit.
I don't remember that.
Did his mom name him DJ Lethal? Was he little DJ Lethal? That was so funny.
So when I was at Warped Tour, what band did Pennywise? Oh God, what band was it? Phoenix TX. They did it, and then like another band did Blink 182 while we were there. Everyone covers songs.
Well, because like Weezer did the Ahas. They did Africa. And they did 2 other covers too.
It's just fun to do them.
Well, some covers are really good. Like I really like what the fuck is that group's name that's doing they made it huge by covering Zombie by the Cranberries.
It's Bad Wolves.
Bad Wolves. And then you get a band that's famous for just doing other people's shit, like fucking Five Finger Death Punch.
God, they do so many people's songs.
Them and fucking I can't think of the other fucking band that does it too.
Weird Al.
No, there's another fucking popular rock band that does it too.
Yoda, Yoda, Yoda. Oh man. A lot of bands do it. Everyone does it.
Yeah, I like cover songs. I like it when like
it's because you know them.
Now. Yeah, and I like hearing the way they would do it. Your take on it?
I mean, you'd rather hear a band do a cover song than play like songs off a really good album.
Depends what song, or I mean, depends what they're covering.
Like I thought, Nine Inch Nails' version of Dead Souls is better than Joy Division's Dead Souls, and they're identical. It's just the way Trent Reznor did it. It made the song so awesome. Mm-hmm. Just like yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't like them, but most of the time I think they're pretty good. That's why I try to convince my sister-in-law to. I always find these obscure 80s songs. I try to get her to cover. You guys should cover this song. Like, I don't know if you guys, Jose might have heard it, but it's a song called Walking in LA. Walking in LA, because nobody walks in LA. I try to get, I said, you guys should cover that song. And she just looks at me like I'm an idiot. Walking in LA. Yeah, it's a cool song.
Florida man suing coach over purple nurple.
What the fuck?
Florida man arrested after giving wet willy. Was that considered assault? Is a wet willy considered assault?
Yeah.
Somebody did to me. Yeah, motherfucker touching me.
A purple nurple. Oh man, fucking crazy. I'm trying to think of the fucking other band that fucking covered like everybody's songs. There's Five Finger Death Punch.
Yes,
Jay says most of Led Zeppelin stuff was covers.
They're all covered, basically.
Well, like I remember when I used to play in a band when I was a kid, we had rented this studio space, and you would jam, and then you'd come the next day, and you'd hear the band two doors down, like playing your riff, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Just because it's so, you know what I mean? You're just playing, you can hear everybody else playing, and then they just take your riff. And you're like, God damn motherfuckers. It's just part of music.
God damn it, I'm trying to think.
What songs do they cover?
The fucking song Nightmare. Your fucking nightmare.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. The NASCAR of metal. Yeah, I can't.
The NASCAR of metal.
I can't fucking. That's Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
I can't fucking stand Avenged Sevenfold either.
Not too bad.
Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks.
You fucking suck, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, I was super. I don't know. Like the first time I'd seen Marilyn Manson, like their Portrait of American Family wasn't even out yet, but that's the album that they played, and that's just my favorite album by them. And not to hear one song, it's just kind of a bummer.
Sweet Dreams.
They played that. That's not on Portrait of American Family, though.
Isn't it? I thought it was.
No, sir.
I'm trying to think. What was the one big song from that?
From Portrait of American Family?
Yeah.
Cake and Sodomy.
Oh, okay.
Like it would have been great to hear that song live again.
Yeah.
Or Dope Hat.
Oh, yeah, that's a good song.
Or Grinder, or fucking Lunchbox. That would be fucking an awesome song to hear live again too. I don't know. Dogma, Misery Machine, any of them.
Florida man flings holy blood at deputies. The act was unwanted by deputies.
I thought I was the only one with holy blood.
You don't say. The cops don't want holy blood thrown at them.
I keep that shit to myself.
Jay says, yeah, Avenged Sevenfold sucks. Avenged Sevenfold does suck.
I like the tunes. I don't know. I don't have any of their albums. I only hear what they've played on the radio. But they got that one song. It's I don't know. It's got like a lot of guitar solo in it. But I guess a lot of their songs do. But there's this one they play on the radio that's pretty cool. But I don't have any of their albums. But
That's what she said. Florida man tells cops after pulling over and asked about bulge. That sounds like a Kyle right there.
Well, did they pull over Michael Scott?
Yeah, right.
I wish we could start doing like a Phoenix Man, because I know there's got to be stuff like that happens here.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
That would be kind of cool to start doing. Lamb of God. I don't like Lamb of God.
Florida man agrees to change name of Mayo, Florida to Miracle Whip.
That's stupid. Yeah. Yeah, Jay, I'm
What's
not
the
a
matter,
huge...
Jose?
No. I'm
No,
talking
what?
about something else.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a band I really don't like I just can't stand. And I'm like drawing a blank.
Okay.
Damn it. Lamb of God is one band I don't like, for sure. They're kind of annoying. I'm trying to think. Like, what's one band you totally hate? Matt?
That I totally hate?
Yeah, like it just makes your skin crawl when you hear them.
Avenged Sevenfold, Five Finger Death Punch.
Avenged Sevenfold's mine.
There's a
I
lot.
totally agree with
There's
that.
a lot of bands out there I can't fucking stand. Like a lot. I can't think of them all.
Did the bulge have girth? Always.
I'm still like, I don't know. Even to this day, I'm still very like. I grew up on '90s fucking pop punk, so I'm still very into.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Rage Against the Machine.
Rage.
I
Rage was
love
a little
them.
before my
They're
time.
fucking
Like,
awesome.
I like Rage now, but they were a little before my time. But like, I grew up on like Blink 182, Korn.
Korn's not punk.
No, I know, but Blink 182, Korn. Who else? I like the Ramones. I liked.
It's not a '90s band.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I grew up on mostly punk music, though. Like, but my dad was huge into like
Blink-182 is not punk music.
My dad was into like huge into metal, so like Metallica. There's a lot of Ted Nugent played in my house. Kansas, Motley Crue,
Kansas is not metal.
Megadeth. Like, there was a lot of rock music played in my house. Kid Rock. I liked Eminem growing up. Slipknot, Mudvayne.
Slipknot. I like Slipknot a lot. Old Korn.
Yeah, old Korn. Lit. I liked a couple songs of Lit.
I only had a couple songs.
Yeah. God forbid me fucking Good Charlotte.
Yuck.
I never got into them.
Yuck.
Audio Slave.
Dude, there's one song I really like by Audio Slave.
I'm trying to think of like, Dead Kennedys.
Crucifix.
Butthole Surfers. I liked Nirvana, of course.
What's your favorite Butthole Surfer song?
And Holes.
Popular.
Hole.
I seen Hole once with Veruca Salt.
Really?
No, I'm lying.
Fucking liar. But
I seen Nirvana.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You saw him at the
I'll see him at the fair.
I'll see him, at the fair.
Yep.
Yeah, you told us.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know, one band I really don't like is Tool. Oh, God, that fucking Tool.
Oh, Maynard.
Yeah, Primus. I love Primus. That's a band right there. Those motherfuckers are awesome. It's cool. I remember one time I'd seen Primus. And have you ever been to a Primus show?
I have not been to a Primus show.
It's kind of cool. What he does is to detour you from throwing shit on the stage. What he does is someone throws something on stage and he'll stop the song. He'll pick it up and he'll talk about it and he'll examine it and he'll describe it and he'll talk about it. And then he kindly puts it away and then he goes back and he starts the song again. And after 2 or 3 times, people stop throwing shit on the stage.
funny.
Flips the whole show.
Yeah, because it fucks it. That's like I remember I told that story a long time ago, where it was like an Edge Fest and the Violent Femmes were there and everybody was throwing shit and they got up and left after like 2 songs. I was pissed. I was all excited because I was finally going to get to see the Violent Femmes.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked the Clash and fucking
I love the Clash.
Misfits. So I mean, I liked. I don't know. I was all around music, like Offspring. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard to fucking say like what band. Like, there's a band I absolutely hate out there. Oh, it's Nickelback. Fucking Nick. Oh, dude. Yeah. Fuck Nickelback. Dude, fuck. Nickelback would probably have to be the band I fucking hate. I just nope.
Nickelback.
And the one band I really liked growing up too was Jimmy Eat World, and I didn't know they were from Phoenix.
From Mesa.
Are they from Mesa? I thought they were from Tempe.
I think they're a Mesa band.
Mesa, it's the same fucking area, but
Tempe.
They used to be like a punk band when they were a local band here. They were like a punk band. And then they got all the way they are now. Yeah, they're a local band. Yeah, they were cool.
And I like the Pixies, of course.
Of course.
Fu Manchu. Jesus, Fu Manchu.
Man, there used to be this band. They're called Downset. They were fucking badass, and they just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Actually, I liked POD also. POD and Saliva, dude. And Static X. Static X puts on one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Power Man 5000.
Power Man. I only remember one song by Power Man.
Because this is what it's like when worlds collide.
That's right. Yep. That's it. You got it. That's the only song I remember of Power Man 5000.
Did he die or something?
Yeah. Or no, his I know the lead singer Static X died. I don't think anyone from Power Man 5000 died.
Oh yeah.
No, I think they just played a free show here like a year ago.
Yeah. And Drowning Pool. They were huge when I was in high school. Chumbawamba.
The one song.
Yeah, Toe Thumping, yep.
Macy's Playground.
Marcy's Playground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Space Hog. Space Hog. Meantime song. That was a good song.
I'm trying to think of other songs. Because I think when I grew up in high school,
I had a lot of one-hit wonders.
They should know because you're only 2 years older than me. But growing up in high school, fucking Five for Fighting was a huge band. Was that their song fucking Superman?
Yeah.
Five for Fighting and fucking all these I think that's when Coldplay just started getting huge. Fucking I can't think of all Sex and Candy. I can't think of that. I think it's Marcy's Playground. With all these one-hit wonder bands.
A lot of one-hit wonders.
I think what was popular when I was in high school was it was I guess it was Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers were all getting super big.
That's early 90s.
That's when I was a freshman and stuff. It was eighth, when I was in 8th grade, that's when Smells Like Teen Spirit came out. So I remember I was always late for the bus because it always came on MTV at 8:05, and my bus picked me up at 8:17. So I always had to run to the bus stop, but I couldn't miss hearing Smells Like Teen Spirit in the morning.
Ace of Base.
Ace of Base.
Yeah.
That all the time in the bus.
Like Spice Girls were popular when I was just starting to come up into high school. Three Doors Down, Matchbox 20.
Yuck.
Creed was a huge band.
Creed. Oh my God.
Papa Roach just kind of came on the scene. Switchfoot, like a lot of these bands.
Oh, the Deftones,
started
yes.
in like the late '90s too, but like they didn't even come on till like the 2000s, late '90s, early 2000s.
I think the Deftones is still probably one of like top 3 favorite bands.
Yeah, I love the Deftones. Minerva is my fucking Minerva and Diamond Eyes are like 2 of my favorite songs.
The fucking Deftones.
Fuck yeah, dude. But like Linkin Park was huge.
Linkin
Fallout Boy.
Yuck.
Maroon 5, Paramore.
Yuck.
I never got into Paramore.
Garbage.
You don't like Paramore?
No, it's garbage.
I like Paramore.
Hot garbage?
It's hot garbage.
Pink was popular then. That's when you had
Pink.
Britney Spears and Alicia and Britney Spears and fucking all the boy bands and shit. And No Doubt is another band.
No Doubt, yeah.
Hey, everyone's walking in the spider webs.
Yep. The Goo.
They're
Goo
called back.
Dolls.
Oh, Iris. It was a huge song.
Stained was another. Stained's another fucking band I really like.
Both of their songs.
Yeah.
The bald fuck.
No,
Mud Shovel. Mud Shovel is probably the best Stain song.
They had a lot of good songs.
Past It's Been a While and Mud Shovel.
There's Outside. That one that he does with the duet he did with Fred Durst, but it was on his own album. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in.
You sound just like him.
Yeah, right. Hoobastank. The Reason by Hoobastank. That was another big fucking one.
Stank.
Yeah. There's Switchfoot. Who else? Like, I'm trying to think of who else was like real popular back then.
Back in the day. Yeah, I agree with Jay. Around the Fur probably was their best album. It was fucking. My band used to cover My Own Summer. That was our closing song.
Your band was?
Yeah, we would cover Around the Fur. Or My Own Summer from Deftones. We would cover that song and we'd cover Helmet Unsung. Those were our 2 songs that we would play.
Fuck.
He says Iron Maiden. I used to skateboard to Iron Maiden. Fear the Dark.
Iron Maiden.
I would skateboard to that when I was young.
Weapons.
But I don't know.
I'm trying to think of another band I really liked growing up. I can't think of it. Fucking the name of them now.
They must be really good then. They really got you right there in the heart.
Hold on, I'll think of it. I just haven't listened to them in so fucking long. And damn it. Dream Theater. You ever listen to Dream Theater?
Uh-huh. I have a few of their albums.
Fucking Dream Theater is fucking real good.
But the only thing with Dream Theater is a lot of those songs are so like they're singers because they alternate a lot of singers and musicians. It's not usually always the same band, but like one of their albums, I just remember it was like hair band. You know what I mean? Like that high pitched yelling and stuff.
Yeah, they had good. I mean, they had good songs like Through Her Eyes, Home, Beyond This Life, Regression, Overture, 1928. Like they had really good songs. Like I was really into Dream Theater for a while.
I think the last real the last Dream Theater album I listened to was 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. So, next to us, when I was in a band, the band that was next to us, they were a Dream Theater cover band.
Jay says one of my old bands used to do head up.
Oh man, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting just to talk about the music that shaped your life. Like, like one of my favorite songs, honestly, was the and I know it's fucking Chad Kroeger from Nickelback, but Chad Kroeger from Nickelback and what's his fucking name from Saliva doing the Spider-Man, the theme song for the Spider-Man 1 movie. That was fucking the theme song to the Spider-Man 1, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie with Chad Kroeger and the dude from Saliva. That was fucking.
God, how did it go?
Huh?
How'd it go?
I'm not gonna sing it for you.
Do it.
You know how it went, motherfucker.
Do it, Matt, with your voice like an angel.
Yeah, you sound like Fergie and Jesus.
I'm so high, I can hear him.
I can go to sleep now.
There you go. And they say that a hero can save us.
A-I-O-U.
I'm not gonna stand in the way. But I also like Dashboard Confessional too, so it's kind of all over the place.
Everybody's all over the place with music. Oh, that's funny.
Like nowadays, I'm listening to like weird music called dream pop. Like that.
Pop?
Yeah,
Dream pop? What the fuck is that?
The girl that I was talking to, she described it like asthma.
The girl you went to Manuals with?
No, a different girl.
Oh, so you're admitting that you went to a Manuals with a girl?
Yes.
Kyle just fucking trapped you.
No, she called it ASMR.
ASMR, yeah.
So that's how they sing. I'm like, well, I thought that was like an interesting way that she described it.
A hero can save us. Not gonna stand there and wait.
What?
That's Asmir, dude. Fucking whispering shit. Remember, Kellen talked about this way before.
Yeah.
Like, it's like fucking like rubbing the mic and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird shit.
I was laughing. I've spent the last 2-3 days, because I rebuilt our website, and I spent the last 2 or 3 days fucking uploading all of our past episodes, all 165 of our past episodes to the website. And it was pretty funny just going back and through and like reminiscing of all our old episodes and the titles and shit like that, and like all the stuff we've talked about, and like it's crazy to think that it's gonna be 5 years this show's been going on here in a couple weeks. Like just nostalgia, man. Like just thinking, like thinking back about music I used to listen to made me really, really think about that. It's just like the nostalgia of everything going through the past episodes and shit. Just how some of the fun, and we fucking talked about some of the funniest shit.
There's a lot of good bands that are in this dream pop category.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff that they have like the Cure in it, and then
there's stuff that you would never think were dream pop, but they are.
They have the Cure listed as dream pop.
They have Velvet Underground, Flaming Lips,
Velvet Underground, yep.
The Jesus and Mary Chain, the Sundays. Yeah, there's some Mazzy Stars in there.
I've never heard of that genre.
But then they also have like Cigarettes After Sex is in there, and
there's some weird
My Bloody Valentine's in there.
Bands that are, I guess, weird.
Huh. Crazy. Yeah, but we made some really good stuff a few years ago.
One band that Kellen absolutely hates is the fucking Talking Heads.
I fucking love Talking Heads.
So like, whenever we're fucking like, whenever Brent's annoyed with them, I can tell because Brent will just walk through the house singing fucking. And when the days go by,
Humans.
Yeah, he'll just start fucking singing it. Yeah, like at the top of his lungs because it drives Kellen nuts.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Because we're on a road to nowhere.
What do you mean, Jay? Any new listeners? Any new listeners for what?
Fuck no, we're losing them at a fucking
so
fast.
Yeah. Losing listeners like crazy.
Because now we just ramble about nonsense for 3 hours.
Pretty much. You know, and there's a reason behind it, honestly. It's because, like, everything is the same. Like, I don't want to talk about, like, we need someone to cause a new scandal because I don't want to talk about fucking James Gunn anymore, and I don't want to talk about Dave Bautista whining anymore, and it's just like, god damn, let's fucking kick it back to when we just used to get together and talk about whatever. And like you said, we incorporate comic shit into it because that's what we love, but it's fun just to fucking talk about whatever. Half the fun is just sitting here shooting the shit with your friends.
Yeah.
It used to be something special. And it still is something special, but it's evolved. But says Talking Heads are in my top 5.
That's what I said.
Bands. Oh yeah, that is what you said.
That's what I said.
My eyes are all fucked up.
Yeah, Jay said Talking Heads rock, and I said Talking Heads. They're in my top 5.
Yeah, but that's how I know. That's how I know Brent is annoyed with Kellen as he fucking walks through the house singing Talking Heads.
Talking Heads were ahead of their time. So they're fucking cool as shit. Oh, cool. Still got an Outcast marathon.
Wowza.
Wow. Oh, season 2, episode 1. We've just started over.
Oh, wowza. Wowza.
So what did you eat when you went on your date to Manuel's? Jose?
I ate Japanese food.
You're stupid. Don't you think it's weird how they built that little like entryway into that place now?
He's just gonna ignore it now because he knows he already busted him.
I see his car in the parking lot. I was like, "Hey, this was it."
It's okay.
Have a Kirby sticker on it.
It was the urethane color card. And it had that white sticker on it, and see, yep.
It's all right, Jose.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's talk about that, Jay. What drew you to the show, Jay? Like an interesting question. Like, I know normally when people message us, I try to ask that question, but you're in the chat right now. We got a little bit of time. Get the heat off of Jose. The question he's already been busted for. What did draw you to our show? Just talking about.
How bored were you?
Yeah. Yeah, how bored were you? Like, how did you find the show? What brought you into the show? Like, I'm interested to hear that from everybody that listens to us. Is like, how you found us? What brought you to us? Why you stick around? Like, I know, I don't remember how Lance said he found us, but I know Andy found us because he was searching Kevin Smith shit, and our Kevin Smith night popped up.
Oh, when he did the intro?
Yeah, when we went and saw him, yeah. And we talked to him. I can't remember. Like, we've had it's been a weird cycle. Like, there's more people out there that listen to us than talk to us, so I couldn't even tell you half the people how they fucking found us. But now we're back on SoundCloud. Like, hopefully our listenership picks up, because once we left SoundCloud is when like things started to drop, and now I finally got everything back on SoundCloud.
I think that's how everybody found us.
I think it is.
Well, that's what we were talking about the other day.
Is that like our listenership took a massive drop once I switched from SoundCloud to the other service. So we were using Pippa, and then I just transferred it back to SoundCloud. But yeah, like we were going strong there for a while. It's weird, like I don't know. It's weird doing the show, and I'm sure you guys can probably attest to this, like how it's kind of just like transformed over time, and like you kind of get stuck in a rut of just doing something, like being stuck in a rut of just like doing the news every day, and like it took a long time. Like Kyle would constantly sit there and say, people don't give a shit about the news. They want to hear our opinions on this. They want to hear us joke about it. They want to hear us make fun of it. They want to hear what we think of it. They could care less about the news and stuff. They're gonna already hear it before they start listening to it. That's not why they listen to us. And it took a real long time for me to like understand that. Because like I had the idea of like the show is transformed from like the very first episode to where it is now. And like it's gone through many ways of transformation. Like the show, I mean, you can admit before you guys started, the show was completely different. And then once you guys started, it came on, it changed. And then once Kellen left, it changed again. And then when Jose got sick, it changed again. And then now, like Jose's, we're trying to transition everything back into it, and it's starting to change again. And I think like that's the one thing I've heard over and over again is that what drew people to our show is it's entertaining and it's talking about things people like, but it's like you're sitting in the room with your friends talking.
Well, yeah, like I always said, what we're doing is we're fucking around, and we're, you know, everybody has shitty jobs that they hate. What we're doing is we're making someone's shitty drive home, or someone's shitty drive to work, or somebody's shitty day at work. We're making it a little bit better by them being able to zone out from their job for an hour and fucking laugh at our dick and fart jokes.
The only thing I think now that's changed about the show is like before we were all doing it in the same room, and now we're doing it from the comfort of our homes and online and live for you guys. But like before we were all in the same room, you could tell, you could see when one of us was getting pissed off, and you just kept going because you knew you were gonna get gold. You just kept going. I don't know how many times you and I got in arguments like after the show, Kyle, just because of getting heated topics, or Jose would get pissed off and just play safety dance, and like it just you were in that room and you could see that that person was getting pissed off, but you were getting gold out of it, so you just kept pushing it.
Yeah, that's missing in here because we don't see each other.
Right, you can't tell who's getting pissed off. Like you can tell that Jose doesn't want to tell you about his date or tell us about his date because he just gets quiet about it.
Well, that's why I keep coming back around.
You can tell he was clearly at Manuel's because he already just admitted to it without meaning to.
Now he's not going to go there anymore because I go there all the time. So
yeah. So
Jay
says I was looking for a new show on my podcast on my iPhone, kind of like Geek's Guide to the Galaxy, and came across y'all and like the show, listened to the past shows, and like the content and the funny banter. That's what it's all about. I guess you're right, Gal. That's what it's all about then.
That is what it's about. That's why you listen to it. You can get the news and you can get events of what's going on anywhere. Like everybody has that in the palm of their hands. That's you're listening to it as entertainment for an escape, just to something to help you get through your mind-numbing miserableness of working.
He said, I've listened to lots of different shows and couldn't find anything cool, and people that are dorks like me, and I embrace my nerdiness, and it's cool that others do too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not above or afraid to make myself look like a fucking idiot for you guys' entertainment. I mean,
that's why none of us can ever run for public office now.
Right? I've told
so many that we're dumb.
Yeah, so many stories. There's so many classic stories out there that we've told, fucking over the years. And it's crazy.
Yeah, people know a lot about us.
They do. Your mom's scab collection. Me crashing an ambulance.
Or like when you would get lonely and you would talk to the Tinder bots.
Tinder bots, yeah.
Tinder bot.
That was gone. Tinder bot. Fucking my office.
Dude, that's still the best.
The fucking Phoenix shooter.
Dude, your office is still... Dude, when you said when somebody came into your office. It's so fucking funny. And we're always, dude, that will make me laugh to the end of time.
I think I remember. I think it was the time some old lady walked into my house, and Kellen had left and left the front door open, unlocked, and some lady walked into my house because she thought, I think it was right. She walked to my house because she thought like her sister used to live here, and she still lived here, so she like walked in my house, and like I had my door open, and I was working. Max didn't do a fucking thing. He just laid there. I think that's what it was. The whole intruder in my house thing. But
you'll have to, you know what?
I'll have to go back and find it.
You have to find that episode because just the way you said it was just like, yeah, somebody came in my office. That's your fucking room, man. That's a fucking
yeah.
That's an you didn't shoot him. I mean, that's like dude's probably trying to rob you.
Like what made the whole office thing so good was that we were talking about the Phoenix shooter, and then it evolved into like Kellen being the second shooter down the hallway.
What made your office funny was you tried to act like you didn't work at home and you actually went to work somewhere. And that's what made it funny because you tried to act like you went to work. No, you worked, but you tried to act like you were in an office and not sitting in your bedroom.
No, fuck that, dude. I've done enough.
Yeah, when I commute to work, motherfucker, what are you talking about? You get up and sit down in a chair.
Yeah, my commute is across the room.
You got to step over pillows.
Like, well, Jose throwing up is still a classic for me. Like, that was a good one. And then the fucking the whole Costanza thing with
the catch a predator.
Catch a predator thing, yeah.
Yes. We never did get to enough listeners to do that.
No. Jose got off scot-free. He didn't have to do the fucking Costanza.
Should still do it anyway.
But hopefully,
I noticed that the Kyle Negan shirts aren't on the website.
They're not, because the image I have to get it. I have to readjust it to a different file format because like Teespring is being stupid and telling me it has to be a certain DPI. So it's making it almost too small. But I'm working on getting them up there. That's what I'm working on. Because I'm trying to get the website all together. Because like every time we apply for press somewhere, they're always like, "Oh, websites, and you gotta have a good looking website, and this and that, and the other fucking thing." And I've been trying to work on our website and try and get that up and going. So that way, hopefully, we can apply for Walker Stalker and get accepted, and maybe finally get accepted for San Diego.
I think we should get a Jose Eats at Manuel's shirt.
Jose takes the dates to Manuel's.
Me eating behind a bush.
Jose Eats at Manuel's.
Jose takes a date to Manuel's and says it's personal.
I'm sure we can make that into some kind of really cool meme. I
don't often take my dates to Mexican restaurants, but when I do, it's personal.
Yes. I just walked out. I remember looking to my left, and I was like, "That's fucking Jose's car." My wife was like, "Isn't that why you guys didn't record tonight? Because Jose had to do something?" And I was like, "It looks like he has to go eat at Manuel's."
He was outed by the wife. Damn. It's all right. My dog was sick anyway, so you would have gotten off scot-free anyway, Jose. You can just come clean and say that you went on a date. It's okay. I'm sure she was a lovely girl. Just don't tell her that you're on a podcast.
You never learned my lesson.
That claim to fame doesn't work. Trust me. We both know.
You guys have both learned the hard way.
Yeah. So, unless your name's like Kevin Smith or Joe Rogan, this shit ain't an experience.
I tell all kinds of people. I don't care.
You don't, yeah, I know you're excited about it. You always have been though, and that's
fist
been
pump.
Yeah. And many times you've been the passion behind this because you always tell people, I'm on a podcast, and you're excited about it.
I am excited about it all the time.
That's good.
Because it's fun.
It is fun.
Do it to have fun. And now we get to talk to Jay every week.
Yeah. That's super fun too. So like,
so are you still not buying any comics?
No, dude, I haven't bought comics, and the only thing I buy now is Walking Dead.
Flash came out this week.
So what about you, Jose? Are you buying comics?
No.
Yeah,
I stopped buying comics.
Comics are for kids. Fucking nerds.
Yeah, dude, like to get this Kyle Negan shirt, like it's fucking super tiny.
Like, you mean like the size of a phone, tiny, like compared to a shirt?
The image is like fucking super tiny.
That sucks.
I don't know if it should be in a black shirt. Like, I've wanted to do apparel for us for a long time. Like shirts. Like we've tried shirts in the past. It's like, who wants to fucking wear a shirt with us on it? Nobody.
People
Absolutely nobody. You think people do?
Yeah. No,
not
at all.
I don't think so either. How often do you wear your Absolute Geek shirt if it's not at a convention?
All the time.
Never.
Jose's, at least Jose's honest. Never.
I probably wear mine once every couple weeks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I wear it to school.
The bathroom.
I wear it when I go places. It's part of my clothes.
Rotation.
Jose, yeah. He's getting tired.
Well, yeah. I mean, you did have a long day at work today.
I've been up since 4:30.
So?
I've been up since 3. Still going strong. I've been up since 3 listening to the new Eminem album that dropped last night.
It's pretty good. Like I said, there's a couple songs, it's whoever's guest singing in it, I don't care for. But
I missed EP. The Some Shady EP.
It's not bad though.
Good, but
that's my favorite album.
The Slim Shady, or you like his first album?
Yeah. Well, his first album is Infinite, and I like that, but it was really raw.
When he went to put 9-inch nails through both of his eyelids.
The Slim Shady LP, and then you had the Marshall Mathers LP, which was my favorite, his second album.
Dr. Dre said, "Nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre's dead. He's dead. He's locked in my basement."
I liked the Infinite. That was my favorite one. His first album.
Feminism. I'm in love with him.
Jay says he can design a shirt for us.
Oh yeah.
Because you have the Jose shirt on the website.
Yeah.
Not the Jose Eats at Manuel's shirt, but the
that one's coming. I'm gonna start working on that soon.
I hope so. I would wear a Jose Eats at Manuel's shirt.
Jose Eats at Manuel's.
It would be because like their shirts there say it was the frijoles, so it'd be funny to have that on the back, just to keep with the Manuel's thing. Jose Eats at Manuel's. This is good though. I don't blame you, Jose. I'd take a date there too. Me and my wife go there. Go there on $2 margarita night.
Are you guys gonna have a second date, Jose?
I don't know.
So how'd it go?
Went fine. I don't know.
Did you pick Manuel's or did she?
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she's got good taste in Mexican food. It's crazy though. Like when you eat there, I always look around and I'm like, holy fuck, everybody in here is like 65.
Yeah, they're all old.
Yeah, it's like all old white people in there. It's like, what the fuck? See, it was Jose. That's awesome. Got you in the front. Because this is what happened. See, he wasn't parked yet. He was like, I think she must have got out to go in and put your name in, and I think you were still like, and then you were going to go park. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Especially a woman that you met online.
You swiped right.
Swiped. We both swiped right.
Oh, it was Tinder?
No, I don't use Tinder. Don't you have to
No,
pay for it now?
No.
Oh.
You get so many swipes, then you have to, I believe. It was probably OkCupid, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys talk about? Tell us now.
No.
Tell us about the date.
No. We ate
Oh, come on.
Japanese food and that's it.
No, you ate at Ben Wells. What'd you guys do after that? Did you guys like go to the movies or anything, or you just went to eat?
No, we just went to eat, just talk.
Did you get pissed when she didn't chip in enough?
I made her pay.
You made her pay.
I made her pay.
That's why your car was parked like that, huh? So you could run out and jump in and drive away.
Dash.
Did you hear about the guy that was doing that?
What? Oh, dating and dashing?
Yeah, so what he'd do is he'd go on the date and he'd go to real nice restaurants and he would get up and excuse himself and he'd get in his car and he'd leave the chick there to pay. He's going to prison for like 7 years for it.
That's stupid because girls do that all the time.
He did it for years.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's funny. Could you excuse me? I'll be right back to go. You're getting like surf and turf and like a $69 meal. Oh,
can I get this to go, please? So like something I would do.
I need to use the restroom real quick.
You're taking the food with you. I know. I just want to make sure you don't spit in it.
I'm taking it to the bathroom to make sure you don't spit in it.
But I guess he did it over a period of like 4 or 5 years or something. 4 years.
Wow. And
they finally caught him, and yeah, he's going to prison for it. The Dine and Dasher.
Do you think when he got caught, did they set up like a fake date?
I don't know how they caught him. I guess it was enough surveillance photos or something. They finally figured him out. They said most of the time, though, the restaurant would just comp it because they felt bad for the women.
Yeah,
and some women would just pay.
But then you got to wonder how many of those women were accomplices with him. Like, how many women did he maybe knew that he had that plan that if they sat there, they would get it comped in a way he would go.
Can you imagine it? All right, so this is what we're going to do. This works about 7 out of 10 times where we don't have to pay.
They call that plan the Jose.
They call it,
yeah. They call it the Manuels.
Did you order the chimichangas, Jose?
Oh God! No.
Or did you get the El Pollo Especial?
No.
God, that's so good from there.
He got 2 carne asada burritos for $14 so they could split the meal.
What he did is he got the one where it's a red chili and a green chili burro with rice and beans. He got the beans, she got the rice, and she got the green chili burrito. They just fill up on chips and salsa and then they left.
He had to make sure that they got there for happy hour so they got discounted margaritas.
Mondays and Tuesdays they do that. I'm gonna
talk to
them. I just throw them out a hell of a plug.
No one's gonna call our names. It's okay.
Nope.
I
can't believe that's what you wouldn't tell us.
It's fucking personal.
It was.
I already learned my lesson.
You did call it.
You did.
You said that.
I did.
You said that instantly. You said it was a date.
What?
I did. I said instantly to Kyle that it was a date because I said if it was a health issue, you would tell us. If it was something going on with your parents, you would have said something. So the fact that you were being so guarded about it and you're like, it's personal, I said, I guarantee you he's going on a date and he doesn't want to tell us because he's afraid that someone's going to call our names. He knows we're recording.
Did you tell her that you do a podcast?
No.
You kept that deep secret.
On the L. Yeah.
You buried that one.
I think you're safe. We're 166 episodes in. Like, I think you're safe. I don't think she's ever going to find it.
So, like, what do you think that? Do you think that's like on the 5th date that you tell that you do the podcast?
Well, yeah. Let's talk. When do you tell her now?
I don't know.
Like when would you tell her?
How many dates in would you tell a girl you do a podcast?
Probably like the 5th or 6th date.
You're that ashamed of this? So you're that ashamed of what you do?
I'm ashamed of you guys.
After you've been physical and you know that it might work out, you're gonna say, by the way, I do a podcast.
No, he's going to do it while they're being physical. So as he's about to climax, he's going to be like, I'm on a podcast.
I'm Jose Chimichanga.
I'm on a podcast.
I'm on a boat. He starts crying.
Hey, listen, you have no right to be ashamed of us because you are one of us.
No, I'm ashamed of you guys.
So, like the last date you did when we talked about it, when Kellen outed her, how far into the date did you tell her that you did the podcast?
I think the second or third date.
She knew before that because I think you told her before that, didn't you?
Yeah, I told her I was on the podcast, and then she asked what podcast I'm on. And then I regretted telling you guys.
It's all right. We got you.
The one episode she listened to.
I'm not gonna purposely try to screw it up for you.
No, not this time.
No, I can't control what drunk Kyle does.
I didn't do nothing. It was Kellen.
Couple whiskeys in.
It was Kellen.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we don't need to relive that, but good for you, Jose. I'm glad you went on a date. That's exciting.
It's personal.
It's personal.
So I know what the title of the episode is.
It's personal?
It's personal, but Jose really went on a date.
No. It's going to be Jose and Kyle in the remake of The Princess Bride.
Let's see. Who would I be if I was the Princess Bride?
You already went over this.
I know, but I might change my mind.
Well, let us know next week about you changing your mind. Because it's late. We've already been here for 3 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone's
got our fill. Jay's not even talking anymore. He's like, I've had enough of this.
He fell asleep.
Fuck this. I'm out of here. I have enough of this goddamn
doing more important things with his life, so.
Nope.
Tell her that you're on a podcast Ric Flair style. What would Ric Flair style be? I'm on a podcast. Woo!
Woo!
You just fucking throw up like the 4 Horsemen fucking sign with your fingers and like spin away.
So you're not going to tell her what happened? Did she ghost you or what?
No. We just haven't really talked about going on another date.
They didn't connect.
Okay, so since you aren't going on another date, we can already tell this. What happened during the date, Jose?
Nothing. Like Matt said, we really didn't connect.
What made you what was it that made you guys not connect?
She wasn't into furries and he is.
I don't think we have a
he
thing.
Came with his horse head on.
My unicorn.
She just wasn't into the same things that you are.
Yeah, we didn't mesh in the humor department, and she's more serious about like making jokes and stuff.
She said something about marriage, and you fucking woo and ran away, huh?
She said she wanted kids, and Jose was like on the next bus out of there.
he threw his half of money down, and he was out.
I then and dashed.
he did the math in his head. He's like, "Well, I had the burrito platter, and that's probably like $12.50. So here you go. Here's 13, and I'll talk to you later." And he just left.
But you ate more beans, so I'm going to deduct 45 cents from that.
You ate half of my rice, so yeah, that's like 30. That's like a $2 off. He just deduct real quick, and he's like, "All right, I'll see you later," and turns around and fucking walks off.
Threw money on the table. Here you go.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's too bad. But there's plenty of fish in the sea. But on dunch.
Is there?
Yay. I don't fucking know. What do I know? I'm a 33-year-old dude who fucking single dude who talks to you guys on the weekends.
This is your Friday night.
Yeah, this is my Friday night. At least you have an excuse because you're fucking married and have kids. I mean, what?
So I'm not allowed to have a Friday night?
No, you can have a Friday night. I'm just saying, like, you're not out there trying to roam the streets for the pussy. It comes to you regardless.
No, I'm not roaming the streets. Street lights are on.
Yeah.
He gets home before it gets dark.
Jay says he slid under the table and crawled away.
He's on all fours sneaking away. That's funny.
Slowly crawling from table to table.
So I think this should always be a segment now. Anytime there's a date and it didn't go well and you're not going to date the person anymore, we get a full synopsis of what happened. Like where you figured out that it totally went awry. Like, what was it? A half hour in, 15 minutes in, where you're like, nope, this isn't it. Was it in the car ride? Was it like, did she
I
meet you
can't even
there?
make it to the date. Yeah, like, I fucking lose interest halfway talking to people.
This just sucks.
It does. Like, I'm just like, it's whatever. I know I need to work on myself, so I'm just kind of like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. But then my dad takes shots at me for it, so what are you gonna do?
What does he say?
Oh no, we were just talking about some fucked up mistakes my brother made and shit, and I'm not gonna get into it, but like, I was like, it sucks seeing him give up at fucking 21 on life, and my dad was like, it sucks to see both my sons giving up. I was like, what are you talking about? I haven't given up on shit. And he's like, dude, you're 33 years old and you don't have a girlfriend. You haven't had a real serious girlfriend since you got divorced. And I was like, that doesn't mean I'm giving up. He's like, you have no interest in dating. You haven't had a girlfriend. You've given up. Like, I haven't fucking given up, but maybe I have given up.
You haven't given up. You're taking a break.
Yeah.
You're focusing on work.
You're focusing.
Head back.
On redirecting, on redoing your office.
Yeah, I'm focusing on building a brand. Jay says, yo, lots of women out there, Jose. There's someone out there for everyone. Keep at it, brother.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
Keep it on.
Keep it on. Life's a garden. Dig it.
It's hard. It's hard to find somebody.
Yeah. Superficially, I guess.
Yeah.
But, But I think that's enough of our fucking sob story. This has been 3 hours of just
nonsense.
Yeah, absolute nonsense.
This was our Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, absolute nonsense. Anything goes. But it's fun. It's fun just to fucking talk about anything and everything and not necessarily have it be about the news and what's out there. It's just fun to fucking bullshit.
Yep, it's just fun to fuck around.
That's right. But yeah, I want to thank you, Jay, again this week. Jay, man, solid. He's a soldier. He comes here 2 weeks in a row, enjoying the show with us, hanging out with us on a Friday night. We appreciate.
He must be married too.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Jay, hanging out with us, chilling on a Friday night, listening to our stupidity and taking part in the show. We greatly appreciate it, guys. Be like Jay every Friday night, unless Jose's got something personal going on. We will be right here,
aka a date.
Yeah, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time or
Thursday nights,
time. Arizona time.
Friday nights. Friday.
Friday, Jose.
Friday.
Yeah, we're changing it to Friday because Kyle has school on Thursdays.
That's date night.
Well,
not anymore.
Apparently for you, date night is Thursdays.
Yeah, so you're good, Jose. Date night is Thursday.
If you have a date, Jose, it's fine. It's just use code word. It's personal. Now that we understand what it means.
Yes, we know now.
We know now, but guys, be like Jay. Join us every Friday night, 7:30 Mountain Time, right here live on YouTube. If you like what you hear, if you're listening to this later, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps out the show a lot. If you're listening to us in any of your podcasting platforms, make sure to like and subscribe to us. Leave us a review, a comment. Whatever you do, we greatly appreciate that.
Oh, he's listening to us as he's saving lives.
Yep. Good man, Jay.
Yeah.
Good man. Yep, married, but work on the ambulance. So there you go. We're, all walks of life, I guess. But yes, guys, that helps us out a lot. If you guys want to,
and welcome back to everybody that listens to us on SoundCloud.
Yeah, welcome back to SoundCloud. It's good to be back, I guess.
Yeah.
Head over to our Facebook page, Absolute Geek Podcast. Join our Facebook page. We have a link to our merch store in there if you want to buy merch for the show. We have some t-shirts up there now. I'm working on getting some more up there. We're trying to get the Kyle Negan shirt up there. Yeah, hopefully we're going to have more. Like I said, Kyle and I are going to do the Walking Dead after show again live on YouTube after The Walking Dead airs on Sunday nights. Once season 9 starts. So we'll get more into that and hopefully have some other stuff coming down the pipeline very, very soon.
So in about 6 weeks, we'll be doing the Walking Dead show.
Yep. But until then, I am Matt.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jose.
Saying thanks for hanging out with us again tonight, Jay. Thanks for everyone else on YouTube. Thanks for everyone that listens to us across the globe. And we will see you next time.